Ooga fucking Ooga cunts. Welcome to the cunt stream, the Snatchcast, whichever one this is. I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was gonna jack off and go to bed. How you doing tonight, Brockus?
I actually have been having a relatively good couple of days, so I've been somewhat more optimistic than usual.
Oh, that's very unusual for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've shown you the screenshots I got, Brockus.
Yep.
Before I pull them out and all that, what's your opinion, just based on the screenshots?
Firstly, I just want to go ahead and point out that I do not want to do this. I didn't want to do this. I protested in the host
Like
chat.
I said, I wanted to jack off and go to bed.
Yeah, no, fair
None
enough.
of us
fair
wanted
enough.
to do this, Brockus.
Yeah, and I am still against this because we don't have anything except hearsay. We don't have anything except apparent screenshots, and we know for a fact screenshots can be fabricated and made fake.
Yeah, that's very true. There's a good chance that these screenshots, I wouldn't say a good chance, there's like an even chance that these screenshots could be fake. Then again, the response I got from him, or the lack of response, it's a little disheartening, right?
Yet at the same time, he could be a very busy man, as he typically is. The guy sometimes doesn't even respond to me after I've messaged him like 2 in the afternoon for me. He won't get back to me until like a day later, 2 days later. And it's usually him saying like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I missed this. So like he could just be busy. He could have seen it, but not really noticed what it is. Again, did not want to do this, don't want to do this. I don't think it is what it is.
No, I mean, it could be fake. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look like it's fake. If it's fake, it's a good job. But I mean, it based on his response when I sent them to him, when I asked him about the the fucking screenshots, I don't tend to think they are fake. By the way, Ian's got the link. He can join whenever he'd like. Yeah, here. Yeah, you have the more masculine voice, so you can be Shirat.
I'm not reading any of this shit.
Oh God, you're full out of this, eh? All right. So anyway, you get a message from Ian. Allegedly, get a message. This could all be fake. But he says, "Hey, David, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I'm with you on the whole Sargon was assaulted thing. Just giving you a heads up about Wild Goose. That's one of the co-hosts, or one of the guys that works with Ethan Ralph over on the Killstream. Just giving you a heads up about Wild Goose. He's the kind of guy who will do what he can to dox/destroy anyone who disagrees with him. He's part of the Bill Wagoner crew. I have no idea what that is. That doxed everyone in the Gamergate days, both SJWs and anti-SJWs, and now works for Daily Stormer." So Shirat responds, "I know Goose. We have a history going back to the AIU drama. I'm not afraid of being doxed." Ian says, "All right, good." He says, "Wait, he works for the Stormer?" So Ian says, "Let me check. I have archives somewhere." And he sends this link. And underneath that black box there is the guy's real name. It appears again in the little other blacked out bit there. Yeah, Ian allegedly sends Shirat the guy's link with the guy's real name. So he says, "There's private investigators after him because of his involvement in hacking Facebook memorial pages of dead teens. BWC, Bill Wagoner crew, does that sort of thing. Shit, there's no archives of the members lists on IS or the Wayback Machine. Yeah, it's frustrating. He's former Army intelligence, now works for a Google contractor. Not sure how much access he has to people's docs, but it does explain how he's able to get them. Shirat says, you have evidence of that. That would blow up if it could be proven." And Ian sends, allegedly, guy's resume. You might recognize our necessity has your real goddamn name attached to it. So that's twice within this conversation that Ian allegedly doxed this guy. Now, I did reach out to Ian. I said, "Hey man, I was sent some stuff. Can I ask you about it?" Sent him these screenshots, and his response was, "Oh, it's nothing." Went on to say, "Yeah, you can say that, but from where I'm sitting, it looks like you doxed a guy to fucking David Sherrod." I've yet to have a response from Ian. So, I don't know what to make of these. Like, make of them what you will. It could come out that they're entirely fake. Like, maybe somebody will find something that doesn't line up properly or something like that, right? Ian's response, like, it wasn't the "those are fake" that you'd expect if they were fake. It out, you know, maybe he just glanced. He didn't really know what he was looking at. Seems like kind of a weak excuse. But I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, we could get proof in either direction. I'd personally like to hear Ian explain these himself. As I said, he's got the link. He's aware that we are speaking about this stuff tonight.
Yeah, and I DM'd him just now to kind of sort of tell him, like, hey, you might want to jump on the stream.
Joseph Kerwin in the chat has a good question. How old are these DMs? I have no idea. As you can see, they're all from shortly after the messages were sent, date or anything like that. They're at least later than February 2018. So they're from this year. If I had to hazard a guess, the person who ended up sending these to me, who wanted to remain anonymous, he said he found them floating around. So I would assume there's something recent if they haven't already been spoken about before. And yeah, Joseph, Ian did used to be an SJW. That was much earlier than 2018. Actually, this avatar, if I remember correctly, has only been around for maybe the past 4 or 5 months.
That's not the avatar he currently uses, though.
No, the avatar he currently uses, I think, is back to his actual face. I can actually check that right now. Yeah, it's back to his real face. Yeah, it's from sometime at least as recent as February 2018. I'd say probably a little later than that. But it's disheartening if true. I like Ian. I have always had my disagreements with some of his tactics. I never would have pegged him as someone who would use these tactics. But especially sending them to someone like Sherrod, right? Again, if true. I can think of few people worse to send details to than Sherrod. Like maybe directly to Kraut would be worse.
No, I think Kraut, as much of a fuck up as he is, would probably be a bad information too, because Sherrod in the past did pass off doxes to Kraut, and he never released those doxes.
Oh, I was not actually aware of that.
Yeah, it was a part. It was right around the time when fucking he still was kind of going under the name Spinosaurus Kin, but then changed up to just being simply David Sherrod. And he had basically betrayed like all the anti-SJWs to become an SJW and all that bullshit. Around that time, Kraut would
I fucking forgot the SJW. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but like around that time, Sherrod had actually tossed Kraut some doxes. or at least what looked like docs. And Kraut immediately deleted them, never released the information, and told David Charette to go fuck himself because how dare he actually send something like that to him. I think this is probably the only time you're gonna see me to actually defend Kraut, because Kraut before the server bullshit was actually not bad.
There's one thing you can say about Kraut: he's not David Charette, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I'm hoping this is fake. Like, I would really like for this to be like a Photoshop job. Unfortunately, without without Ian defending himself, with him just giving me a response like, "Oh, that's nothing." Again, it doesn't sound like it's fake. It seems like it's doxing.
Yes, but well, okay. You've also got to take into consideration this. Ian Miles Cheong is known to actually be one of Andy's buddies, and recently Andy Worski has caused some drama, and I'm not remotely surprised.
Andy Worski drama?
Yeah.
When?
Shocker, right?
Where?
It's really shocking.
How?
Who? Why?
I think there's another one there. We're missing one. Oh well.
Oh, what? Yeah, what?
Yeah, what? That's the one. What?
Yeah. But no, like, because more drama from Andy's camp. I'm not surprised that suddenly something like this has popped up with Ian's name on it. Because shit like this always pops up. As soon as somebody, fucking pisses off the wrong people, all of a sudden we got, oh, well, look at this. This person's a fucking doxer because I have
it's a very, very fair point. With shit with Andy, Ian and Andy are close, right?
Yeah, they do a show together.
Yeah, I mean that could certainly play into it. And it doesn't even need to be Charette faking it, right? Like you could swap out the fucking pictures or anything like that. Again, his response fucking it didn't seem like the response of an innocent man. It kind of seemed like Brockus. I walk up to you and I'm like, I got these screenshots of you doxing somebody. What do you say to me?
That they're fake.
Exactly. Not, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, but in Ian's defense, again, he could be a very busy man, and we probably don't know how often shit like this happens to Ian or people that Ian works with and associates with and shit, because this is not surprising tactics. Faking screenshots to supposedly point out that this person is a doxer or a piece of shit person, something along those lines. This is something that's been going on for far too long. And all you need to do is take their profile pictures, which you can easily do. Just go to their fucking Twitter account.
Copy and paste. It's easy.
Copy and paste and all that stuff. And you can pretend with a friend that we're going to be Ian Miles Cheong and David Charette, and we're going to be tossing around doxing information. It's
well, and again, that's one thing that I do kind of see in Ian's favor. None of these screenshots that I were sent have the part at the top where you can see the ad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these could even be like a no followers Ian Miles Cheong account and a no follow. Again, though, it comes back to that fucking the response, because I reached out. I said to him, "Hey man, you got a second?" I was sent. First, I just said, "Hey, you around?" He says, "I am now." So I said, I was sent some shit. I was hoping you could explain it. Then, as I'm sending the screenshots, in between them, he's responding quickly enough that in between sending them, he types in what, microtransactions. I don't know what that was supposed to be about, but I get them out, and immediately his response is, "Oh, it's nothing." So I say, "You can say that, but from where I'm sitting, it looks like you just doxed a guy to David Charette." We're going on.
He actually is going to be doing
15 minutes now. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. If he's going to be going live soon.
Yeah, he's going to be going live soon, but he just responded to me saying that, yeah, it's trash, nothing. I asked him that I'm hoping that these are fake, and he said, yeah, they're trash, they're nothing. So, yes, these are, in fact, fake. This is basically what he meant by they're nothing.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Well, that's...
hello.
There we are. There he is. How are you doing, Ian?
Yeah, so Brockus sent me the link, right? Actually, no. You sent me the link. Brockus also messaged me. I was just looking at my my DMs. Oh, yeah, that's just a bunch of bullshit, man.
Okay, so they're not real, then.
Yeah, man. It's just a bunch of bullshit. So don't worry about it.
Well, when you said, oh, that's nothing, I wasn't getting, oh, that's bullshit.
No,
it's fake out of it.
It's typical shit rat stuff, man. Like, he's just, he's pulling the shit. He does this shit all the time, man. Yeah.
Oh, so you figure it is shit rat faking him?
I mean, who else is it, right? He's the guy who made the video about it like 7 months ago. You can just YouTube it up. Yeah.
Oh, so these are screenshots from a video from 7 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
There we go.
That makes more sense. I don't fucking trust that faggot.
No, it's a piece of shit. So how you guys doing? Did you guys watch the stream earlier today?
No, I have been doing my own thing, mostly
dude,
babysitting.
You missed something good today. I mean, okay, there's a bit of shitting on Schmeckel, but
sorry, what did I do to Andy?
Nothing.
What did I do to Andy? Looks over at channel. I don't know.
But no. We had Dick Masterson on, and he had one of the most epic rants. I don't even mean that ironically. Like, it was fucking epic. He trashed Maddox. He trashed him something awful. So we're gonna clip that. We're gonna put it on the little backup channel. Well, not a backup channel, more like we're calling it the what were we calling it? The Spoils of Warski. So formerly the Purple Dragon channel. Yeah, we're putting it on there. So that should be up pretty soon. I think Andy's asleep right now, but yeah, we'll have that up once it's processed. So we'll have the best stuff. That's gonna be fun. But yeah. I don't know if you guys been tuning in to the show every day, but man, we have been having a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
The only I've only been able to catch the morning shows because like my sleep schedules forced me to actually get up relatively early and shit. So it's pretty much Morning Decay, Kumite, and then like I do shit around 12 or 1 my time.
Yeah, we start at about 11 o'clock, so you should be able to catch us tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. It's
I
good stuff.
wish I had caught it today. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of Andy. I'm a massive fan of Dick.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of Chad, Anything for Views, he was on as well. Yeah, he was spilling the beans about Philip DeFranco, stuff that we have never heard of before, so that was a lot of fun.
Beans about Philip DeFranco? What the fuck's Philly D caught up in?
Oh, stuff. Apparently, well, this is an allegation, right? It's all alleged. But apparently he might have been sleeping around at a cam whore. Yeah. And there was a phone call. We got the audio log. It was a phone call from the cam whore to Chad, Anything for Views. And this chick, she, so Chad, he didn't mean to record this conversation, right? It was on the phone, and he was on Discord at the time, and one of his guys was just recording what was going on in Discord and picked up everything, and then leaked it. Not, he didn't condone any of that. The dude got Chad got rid of him as a moderator because that's a violation of trust. But it's out there, and basically this chick was telling him about how she sleeps with or she slept with DeFranco. Like how she dated him. Well, while he's obviously married. So unless she's bullshitting, that's entirely possible. But this is the chick who basically screwed over Shay, right? You remember that? Yeah. So that was fun.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a two hitter, right? It's a double hitter for Philly D, who's right now he's facing a lot of shit for the whole BetterHelp thing.
Yeah, the whole fucking BetterHelp thing. Then it comes out, hey, while everybody's got their eyes on you, you're cheating on your wife with a cam whore.
Yep.
Yeah. Real quick, we have Joseph Kerwin for $3. Just sent you a leaked Brockus combo I received from an anonymous source. Very suspicious. And yeah, I actually forgot that about a month ago or so.
No, I'm pulling this up, Brockus. I'm fucking exposing you.
Dude, it's fucking fake. Don't you even try to say that it was actually me. You know that.
Pull that shit up, Amy.
I remember this. Joseph Kerwin reaches out to me one day after it hadn't been on. And he's like, yo, I got these from Brockus. You should keep an eye out for this guy. Mm-hmm. So I come to Brockus, and I'm like, Brockus, what the fuck are these? And Brockus is sitting there all confused. And he's like, wait, were those from Joseph Kerwin? They had planned the whole fucking thing the night before.
Mm-hmm. Big, veiny, strong, $200.
How you know it's fake is because it includes apparently 160, and I'll throw in Leaf's dick pics, and it's just like, well, all right, yeah, no, Leaf totally still has a dick.
You can tell it's fake because you can spell all your words properly and your punctuation's right.
Actually, yeah, there's no accidental fucking misspelling or wrong fucking punctuation randomly in there and stuff with a follow-up message correcting it, saying, "God damn it, phone."
Oh, hey, Adrian Blom's in the chat. To answer, yeah, she's pretty hot, kinda. Well, you can look at her for yourself. It's Area Nina _ on Twitter.
Is she hotter than his wife?
I don't think so. Nah.
Oh, then what the fuck's he doing?
I don't know. I guess he just wants to get his dick wet.
Assuming it's true on your wife, it's got to be with someone hotter than your wife. Yeah, otherwise, it don't make no fucking sense.
No, it doesn't at all. I know, man. Like, you know, sometimes you meet somebody at a con or something, and you're like, you know, my wife's not here. I guess I'll fool around, you know?
My wife's states away. I guess I'm all right. She'll never find out. Yeah, you can't do that when you got a big name like Philly D.
No, people want to go after you. It will, yeah.
Yeah, she's not bad. I mean, I probably hit it, but like, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Brockus, if she's not,
well, she will tell somebody. She will tell somebody.
Obviously.
Oh, Brockus is single, lonely, and has no fame. Who the fuck's she gonna tell?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, from what I understand, and you know, this again is all allegations, but apparently she's a bit of a clout chaser, right? She sleeps with YouTubers and Twitch streamers, and basically, you know, likes having the knowledge that she did this, and it, you know, we become objectified by people like her, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I guess you have a chance.
You see, Brockus, all we need to do is get you some clout, then she'll fuck you. Yeah,
just a little bit. Just a little bit. I won't be able to stay for too long because I got to make some food. I want to play some Call of Duty later, you know, and that's in 30 minutes, so I do want to eat something.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, and I appreciate you coming on and explaining.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for hitting me up and not just, you know, talking behind my back, which would be fucking weird. But no, I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
It's attacking somebody is fun and all that, but if you want,
let them defend themselves. Yeah. And since I'm here, I'd like to shill my channel to, you know, what the viewers that you have. They probably already follow me, but yeah, Andy and I were running this gaming channel. It's I put up a new video just like an hour ago. You probably saw it on Twitter, but it's about Jason Schreier from Kotaku. Well, apparently he is defending microtransactions. You know, the really predatory kind. Yeah, so I rip him, and you asshole.
That's why when I said, "Can you explain this?" you were like, "What microtransactions?"
Yeah, I thought you're like, you know, messaging me about that because a bunch of people were as well, you know. So I was like, a microtransaction, and then I saw the other message. I was like, what? Yeah. Check out youtube.com/hypebreak. You know, we're breaking the hype. We're tearing it apart. It's got the latest video, and you know, I read all the comments. Appreciate all of that. Yeah, and so I don't know if I'll be streaming Call of Duty or anything later, but you know, I want to go make some food and eat before I start playing the game.
Before you go, we had I Am Cancer in the chat. He says, "Did Andy reviewing Schmeckel rap diss make him cry?"
I don't know.
I was just gonna ask. Wait, did Andy review it?
No, I don't think he did. No, not today. I don't know if he did it yesterday.
Has he heard it?
But I don't think he did it today. Yeah, no.
He has heard it though, right?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have to send it to me, and then I can send it to him, and then we'll we'll see what we can do about it.
There we go. Because it was recently brought to my attention that Andy's put out a couple rap songs, so a response would be interesting.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some food. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
Anytime, man.
Good evening. Later, man. Peace.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
See, Baracus, and you thought this was going to go terrible. You thought this was going to be a shit show.
Well, I was just worried because, like, what if he was actually busy, couldn't actually come on? All of a sudden, there's these fucking rumors being spread about Ian and shit, and then it turns out it's not true. Suddenly, we look like a bunch of fucking assholes who just want to spread drama because we want fucking views and stuff. I mean, we do, and we will spread drama because we want views, but like not against people we like. We like you.
Well, not even that. Yeah, I'll completely spread drama against one of the people I like.
That's true. You do it with me all the time.
Done like hundreds of dollars off of you being a stalker.
Yeah, fuck you for that, by the way. and if it wasn't abundantly clear, I clearly don't have any animosity towards Schmeckel because I'm still here, people. Just pointing that out.
I mean, he's got my name carved into his chest. It's weird. He X's it out more every day.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, no, I'm putting context in this because you're an asshole for taking my joke and running with it like an asshole with scissors. So before we went live, I was talking about fans because I was pointing out that there are good fans, bad fans, and crazy fans. The good fans are the ones that actually stand by you, watch your content, comment on it, all that stuff, and they're like, man, keep going, this is great, I love this shit. The bad fans are the fair weather fans. If you don't produce a specific product within a specific amount of time, they just walk away, and it's just like, how dare you, and shit like that. They'll even tell you how to run your channel and shit. Those are bad fans. And then the crazy fans are the ones who are so crazily obsessed that they'll probably carve your fucking name into their flesh. It's creepy.
All right. I am Cancer 624 says, did anyone see a Gluck crying on Andy Worski today? Did a Gluck cry on Worski today?
I would not know.
Did that happen?
I haven't actually talked to that dude in a while now.
No, I've spoken to him a couple times since we stopped having him on the show. Like I like the guy well enough, but I could see him. I could see him maybe crying on a stream.
Yeah. It sounds like it's something he's capable of.
Although, to be fair, I am, as my point of reference, I am using the night he found out his wife was cheating on him.
Oh.
So it might be a little unfair to use that as my point of reference.
Yeah, that was a really bad night and a crazy fucking stream.
All right, Lionel Valentine says it was quite literally an intervention for the dipshit. The dipshit being a Gluck or Andy? Was a Gluck trying to intervene on Andy? Because I could see a Gluck doing that. But I could also see Andy doing that to a Gluck.
Yeah,
Brockus, send a link to Lionel in the thing.
What? You cut out for me, what?
Send a link to Lionel. Clearly he's seen the stream. Okay, he says he's talking about Andy. Lionel, Brockus is going to send you a link. Jump on in.
Where in the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was busy all fucking day. It seems like I missed a pretty good one. There were tears. There was an intervention. There was Dick Masterson. Fucking love that guy, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Dick Masterson is a funny fucking guy. Him and Stereos, both of them.
Yeah, I still don't understand how anybody can actually be against Dick Masterson and that lawsuit bullshit because, like, all the evidence pretty much points to Dick got screwed. Dick got dicked.
Not even that. Like, the two of them both got fucked by that. I mean, Maddox's whole... Hey, my case is frivolous, but if I drag it out, these guys will be broke.
Mm-hmm.
It's a completely fucking dishonest way of trying to go about a court case. It's everything Maddox has left to him because, obligatory, I should say, Maddox is a cock. But he's a washed up cock. Maddox, he made it big with his fucking website, right?
Yeah, isn't Maddox actually a literal cuck though? Like we say cuck as in, you know, he's just a bitch. He's the kind of guy that would let some other dude fuck his wife and everything like that. But isn't Maddox an actual fucking cuck?
I couldn't tell you that for sure. I know he made a video at one point talking about how the word cuck is overused and it refers to a cuckold and the fetish of cuckoldry and how there's nothing wrong with that. It seems like maybe he might be a cuck. I know one of the big things that led up to him and Dick Masterson splitting was Dick fucking his ex-girlfriend, which Maddox saw as betrayal. Broken up for something like 5 years or something like that. And Dick dicked her. And Maddox fucking flipped his lid.
Gotcha. It turns out Lionel Valentine didn't actually see the stream from this morning. He was talking to Iron Cancer about another stream.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought there had been an intervention for Andy this morning. Well, what the fuck was this about a gluck crying? I don't like to see a grown man cry, but I want to go watch the clip.
You don't like to see a grown man cry? Coming from the dude who has been on a warpath to try to make grown men cry almost this entire fucking year.
Hey, I only tried to make a couple of them cry.
You tried to make all of them cry. At one point, you tried to make me cry.
I didn't try to make you cry. It was just an emotional day for you, and I was being mean. Emotional? It wasn't like that was the end goal, Brockus.
That might have been the end goal. Let's be honest here. I could have just humored you and like grabbed like a cup of water, splashed it on my face, and make it look like I had been crying or some shit.
Smoke a joint, splash some water, you're good to go. You look like you've been tearing up for hours.
Completely forget what I'm saying as I'm saying it.
There have been very, very few times that I've actually said it to me. Like even with Chairview, the one time I made him cry on Christmas, that was an accident. I was sitting there trying to be as nice as I could. He got emotional and cried. I didn't so much make him cry as the conversation made him cry.
Well, yeah, but that was
Kumara. I tried to make cry.
Yeah, obviously, but like no, when it came to the Chairview thing, like that was a complete accident. And again, I still laugh whenever I actually think about that fucking stream because neither you nor Tonka really had like severe animosity towards him or anything like that. You were just like, I don't care. We don't care. You know, we just don't want you fucking coming on the streams. You're boring, whatever, all that shit. And then he just starts fucking crying and shit. And as he's crying, Andy had just gotten in. He's crying, and all of a sudden Andy's like, whoa, dude, are you okay? And I'm cracking the fuck up. Like, this dude is seriously fucking crying on a goddamn stream right now. Holy fuck. And, like, he made Schmeckle feel like shit. Okay.
No, I actually felt bad for that. Only because if it hadn't been Christmas, it would have been like, Chairview, calm the fuck down. But it was Christmas morning, and it was just like, oh, shit. Because of me, this guy's fucking crying on Christmas morning. I was actually, that was one of the few times I was happy that Andy Worski was there. Because Andy sat there and he was like, oh, dude, calm down. It's all right, buddy. And like the reason I think the thing that set Chairview off, what he started crying over, was he couldn't afford his medication, which it later turned out was pot. But he couldn't afford it. And Andy flat out says, I'll fucking pay for it. Don't worry, man. I'll buy it for you. And it was like, all right, you know what, Andy? Good move. I don't know if Andy ever actually did that. It calmed Chairview down, and I was happy no longer to have a crying cripple. Now we got the bitching witch in the chat. She says, Schmeckle, what were you like in high school? Did you then too? Were you class clown? Tell me you passed, sir. The bitching witch, I don't remember a whole lot of high school. I drank a lot. I did a lot of drugs. Had a lot of sex. I at one point. I probably stirred shit. I'd like to think I've always been like this.
Yeah, I was not like that in the slightest.
Ask, what were you like in high school, Brockus?
I was a jockey
you got
nerd.
the size. Like, you got the size. You could have been a fucking football player.
I was.
Oh, good on ya.
Yeah, I unfortunately
where were you?
Because of grades, I could only play one season of football. I wasn't the best student on paper. I was actually smart, but I refused to do my homework, and that actually affected me a great deal because California's bullshit has rules and shit. But I was also a fucking nerd. Like, I was talking about fucking cartoons, anime, comic books, all kinds of shit like that. Basically, the guy you see now also played football and baseball.
Yeah, I remember I was big into heavy metal.
Same.
I did a lot of drugs.
Only pot.
I did well in my classes. I know that.
Yeah, when I took tests, that was amazing.
To the schools I wanted and shit like that. I can't actually remember a whole lot of the class portion of school though. Like, I went to classes, at least enough to pass with good grades. Couldn't actually tell you about any of the fucking classes. Except for fucking 12th grade English, there was this chick in front of me who would always... Never mind. That was I think a fun time. I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it. Now Lionel Valentine says, "God, you're white knighting. I'm not talking about doxing. I'm talking about the gay ops he pulled to isolate Andy and keep his channel for his little cabal. I don't want to scroll up to get context for that."
I am Cancer is apparently white knighting for Cthulhu in the chat right now. And I was in the middle of telling him in DMs, I am Cancer is a troll. Don't take too much of what he says at face value. He was also trolling Joseph Kerwin. So, again, it's I am Cancer. Like, I don't know why I have to fucking warn people about certain members of the chat, but I am Cancer is a troll. Psycho216 is a troll. They just say shit because it's fucking funny to them. Don't.
My favorite troll. Fucking Godbother.
Godbother.
Yeah, he don't
like he doesn't like us because we outed no more. That's my god, that's still goddamn funny to me.
Hey, you're not allowed to out a doxer if I think she's pretty.
Yeah. Joseph Kerwood for $3. You don't need clout to nail a starfucker. You just need AP to hype you up to the girl. That is fucking accurate as shit. I don't know.
Oh, you know what we could do, Brockus? We could get you laid and AP paid if we raised money to fly him over there and hook you up with chicks.
Oh, no. You might as well just fly me over there because honestly, I want to preserve AP from all the spurgatory here in fucking California as much as possible. Like, I just, just spare him the pain of having to deal with California. It's bullshit.
No, Valentine says, permission to put I am Cancer in timeout. No, fuck you.
No.
Nobody gets a timeout. Nobody gets a timeout unless they're like doxing or some shit. Or if they're like a bot, I guess.
Oh,
get rid of all those Russian bots.
I am Cancer actually said go for it. Like, if that isn't an obvious fucking thing for people to notice, I don't know what else is.
Like, all right, Brockus, I'll be right back. Vamp for like less than a minute.
Vamp for less than a minute? Just calling. Oh man, sometimes the shit that goes on in the chat cracks me the fuck up. Like, even if I'm not on the fucking stream, I will just sit there and read the chat. Like, especially Kumate's chat. Because some people have some really good fucking jokes in the goddamn chat. By the way, did anybody else catch the Kumite this morning? It was pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, it was in the morning. I was very asleep. What the fuck went on today? Was it more of the Andy bullshit?
No, they didn't really touch base on any Andy stuff. They were actually watching at one point an underwater video. Essentially, it was like creatures from the deep parts of the sea and everything like that. And I just found that kind of interesting because like Tonka fucking hates the sea because of the crazy shit that actually exists at the bottom of the ocean that we don't normally, are exposed to all the fucking time and stuff. And I've come around to basically feeling the same way as Tonka. Like, I will still go to the beach. I will still probably swim in different bodies of water and stuff. But, if somebody says, like, hey, you want to go scuba diving? You can go fuck yourself. No, I'm not going out into the middle of the fucking ocean to get attacked by some goddamn prehistoric animal. Fuck you.
Man, I got a fucking clip to send you. Yeah, you know that show, Jokers?
Practical Jokers. I'm familiar.
One of them, as a punishment at the end, like they lost the challenges or whatever. They made him swim with sharks.
Ooh, yeah, no. Like, okay,
yeah, I'm not afraid of the ocean, but I'd have fought them. I'd have quit the fucking show right then and there.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I would rather swim with sharks than go anywhere near some of the fucking creatures in the video they were watching on Kumite this morning.
Oh, were they going like real deep? This guy was like at the surface. He was in a little cage outside of a boat, but there were like fucking like 15 fucking sharks outside of the cage.
Yeah, no, they were going pretty deep into the ocean, describing like certain sea creatures, how they function, what they're like, what they look like, all that stuff. There's this one worm that looks like a fucking a miniature sarlacc pit, and it's more nightmarish if like it's out of the ground and all that stuff. And then they pointed out never fucking touch it because it has barbed scales. It will slice another fish in half, like with one swing and all that stuff. It's extremely poisonous, all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, nope, the fuck out of here. Hell to the fucking no. Never. I would rather swim with fucking sharks than go anywhere near something like that. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, at least a shark will just like use its teeth. It can't just kind of like whip out part of it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't get like people who are afraid of like the ocean and shit like that. I completely get people that are afraid of like deep in the ocean.
Yeah, the deep ocean, very terrifying. The ocean in general, chill out. Just calm the fuck down.
I know people that won't go on fucking boats and shit like that.
Oh, I'll go.
It's like, no, calm the fuck down. You're on a boat.
I'm on a boat. Oh, I think one of the other things that they had actually watched after they had watched the Nightmares Under the Sea was there was a family on a boat. I don't know if it was in the Pacific or the Atlantic, but they were on a boat and there was a fucking whale just chilling next to the boat. Everybody except the dad was freaking the fuck out. Like they were nervous as hell. They thought that the fucking whale was going to like try to kill him and eat him or some shit like that. The dad's just recording it the entire time. Like, this is fucking amazing. And I'm sitting there like, dude, it's a whale. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That was on the Blunt stream last night. My bad. I apologize. Still oceanic, but still wrong stream. Go watch Blunt stream as well.
Yeah, I did. Fucking Lionel Valentine just caught that. Yeah, no, go check out the Blunt stream. They have an original name.
That is totally original. There's never been a stream that has been named similar to that ever.
Joseph Kerwin says it was on the Kumite too. See, Joseph's got you back. Also, he sent us more money, so Joseph's got my back. You how much I love you, Joseph. You and your money.
Oh, apparently Adrian Blum says it was on the Kumite. Joseph Kerwin says it was on the Kumite, all that good shit. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize. I guess that might have been before they had watched the nightmare-inducing fucking stuff that I had caught. I usually don't catch the Kumite at the beginning. What I end up doing is I try to fucking watch more Morning Decay if I get up early enough for it. And then when I'm not actually up early enough for Morning Decay, I usually come into the Kumite about a half hour to an hour into the show. Oh, I hate and love my new sleep schedule.
Every time I'm actually up early enough to catch the Kumite, it'll be like a good hour or two before I realize, hey, the Kumite's on. Kerwin says that the Bobbit worm, named for Lorena Bobbitt, who I think cut her husband's dick off in the night back in the 90s.
Yep.
Is that actually what the fucking thing's called?
I think that actually is what it's called. I don't remember what it is. I just remember nightmare. Full of fucking nightmares.
Oh yeah, it's fucking summed it up in one of their like early episodes. Fucking damn nature, you scary.
Yeah, very much so. I like to call those nope moments. You know, like here's something that exists in nature that you normally don't see. Fucking nope.
Well, let's see. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You're describing a fucking giant worm-like creature that pops out of the ground that can slice things into bits. I'd still probably take that over a spider. Spiders are my ultimate nope moment.
That's funny.
Like, not the little ones. I can, like, crush a little spider with my fucking thumb. Once they get up to about, like, the size of my thumb, I'm fucking out of there. I had to ask the missus to kill a spider for me before. It was sitting right on the fucking toilet seat. I wasn't fucking doing it. Joseph Kerwin says, that worm will slice your goddamn dick off. Yeah, but Joseph, it doesn't have 8 legs. I don't like anything with 8 of anything. I don't like those crabs where their claws look like extra feet. Sestra said, IMC do now. IMC, that's shorthand for Ian Miles Chong. Brockus, keep up. Ian didn't do shit, according to Ian. I can't like fully take his word on it. I tend to believe him because I like the guy. But there were some screenshots sent to me of him allegedly doxing. His theory on it is that David Charat faked it. Like I said at the start, I'm hoping it's fake. I'm gonna take Ian on his word. I hope it doesn't come out that it's not. I mean, he provably do anything.
Hopefully that fixes the fucking issue.
Lionel Valentine says I'm cutting in and out, so now I'm gonna hit F5. I'll be right back.
See, I thought it was just me, because like for the majority of this conversation, Schmeckel will cut in and out, and I get the gist of what he's saying. I can hear what he's actually trying to tell me and all that stuff, but some of it it breaks up. I don't hear it, and then I just kind of guess from there.
Sester says doxing as in Jeff and CRP, or doxing as in shit. Anyone else? Well, I assume by like doxing in quotations, you mean how Jeff didn't actually dox CRP. No, this, if him giving somebody's real name to somebody. It doesn't seem. I did think it was at first because of the response that Ian had given to me, but he ended up and he explained it. again, I can't just take his like I can't just believe him 100%. I'm gonna take him at his word unless more shit comes out.
Also, can I just point out that CRP still is saying that Jeff Holiday doxed him? I'm not joking. This is still a thing. He keeps trying to say every once in a while that Jeff Holiday doxed him, that Crown T doxed him, all this stuff. Whenever there's been so many.
Wait. Jeff called him Gus.
That's not his name, though.
Yeah. I mean, I've said many times Jeff was trying to use his real name. Jeff forgot the name. He used the wrong name. It was definitely a bitch move on Jeff's part.
No, actually, if you go back to that stream, Jeff points out that he knows for a fact that isn't his actual name, but it was close to his actual name.
Jeff's also admitted that it wasn't his name because he had mixed it up.
Yeah, fair enough. But either way, it's not that big of a deal, only because like CRP is still to this day trying to say that Jeff and Kraut doxed him and stuff. Here's the funny thing about that. CRP is officially the mattress girl of fucking YouTubers because of this shit. We know for a fact that he's... What?
Holy fuck, that's a good comparison.
Because, like, he's still...
That is entirely fucking accurate. He's still carrying his fucking mattress.
Basically, yeah.
Jeff Holiday is the mattress that CRP was raped on.
Oh, man. Oh, that's just funny.
It's like actually take CRP seriously, right?
Some people actually do. There are followers of his that actually take him seriously, and
that is very sad. Obviously, he's got like his fan base and all that. But who takes the guy seriously?
Well, I definitely don't. He's a tiny man who left America because he fucked over too many people here in America and essentially fled for his life, quotation marks. Made his YouTube channel because he wanted to show his son how to be a man, and has since done nothing but lie through his fucking teeth constantly. Like, I don't think this dude has ever said anything remotely truthful unless he's being sarcastic and saying, yeah, I'm totally a liar. I think that's the only time he is being actually honest, but it's disguised as a joke.
Well, I mean, that's a disguised joke himself, right? I don't really get... I don't get how accusations from somebody, especially accusations that have been live disproven multiple times, from somebody that basically across the board everybody knows is a scummy piece of shit, have managed to ever carry as much weight as they have. Never mind stretch out. We're at what, like 9-10 months now?
Yeah, I don't even fucking... I lost track. When it became 3 months, I was just like, it's 3 months too long. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a lot of people disagreed with me when shit started to drag on too long with the Jeff shit in the first place. I had already changed my opinion on Jeff at that point, but even if it hadn't, like 5 months later, it's like, why the fuck do I still care about this?
Yeah.
The fucking Liz Reptile Sevy Rose shit, and like they stole money. They scammed people out of money. There was a reason to care there.
Yeah.
The way I see it, if you can get that invested in something on the internet for that long, first off, you have a way better attention span than I do. Good on you. But also, you're putting too much time into the internet. and do shit too. It's one of those things where you need to pick your battles, right? Then when it comes to picking your battles, most people think of that as you need to pick which hill to die on. It also means your fucking time. You want to sit here and tell me the sky's fucking red, right? I'm not gonna sit there and argue months. I'll argue with you for 5 minutes, and then I'll go, okay, you know what? Fuck, yeah, you think that? Good on you. Sestra says, damn it, Schmeck, I'm gonna get you better internet or a better PC. I am taking that as a written contract, Sestra. You can see it there, right, Brockus?
I'm gonna get you a better internet or a better PC. Yeah, no, I see it.
A written contract.
Yep.
There we go.
Gonna hold you to that.
Yeah. Now you gotta buy me a fucking PC. Those are expensive, I hear. Yeah. Oh. Sestra says also talk about how Joy is probably freaking out about how she go. Like Shane Dawson, which video? Was she in one of the? Is he still doing the Jake Paul ones or? I recently caught the Shane Dawson Jake Paul shit. Did you see any of that, Brockus?
The Shane Dawson Jake Paul stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching all of it. I kind of can't stop watching it. It's very fucking weird.
I'm still only on the either the second or third.
Dude, this series is
disinterested.
I've been very interested pretty much from the start, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. This has made me feel sympathetic towards Jake Paul.
Okay, there we go. That shit, she's like the last clip. There we go. Joy Sparkle's moving up in the world. She got into a Shane Dawson video.
Oh, good for her. Hooray.
Hey, Shane Dawson's pretty big. That could boost her career, I guess. Maybe she can invest in a brush. And some clothes from the past 10 years. Anyway, Brockus, I'm gonna booze. Entertain the audience for like 5 minutes.
Sure thing. So yeah, about the Jake Paul and Shane Dawson thing. So I originally watched it because I thought that it wasn't going to make me feel anything for Jake Paul or really make me feel sympathetic or anything like that. I thought it was going to like kind of expose Jake Paul. Like at one point you were supposed to be meant to actually feel sympathetic for him, but then once you actually got Jake Paul on it, you're less sympathetic and all that stuff. Kind of like what happened with the TanaCon thing. Like I still feel nothing for Tana. I don't give a shit. In fact, watching those videos, I almost punched the fucking screen on my laptop because anytime she cries, I just want to fucking hit something. I can't stand Tana, and I especially can't stand her when she's fucking crying. And at the end of the series with the TanaCon thing, like clearly, it showed that obviously Tana was being lied about. She still fucked up, but she didn't fuck up nearly as bad as it may sound like. But fuck them both. But this one, I'm legitimately watching this video by video going, okay. See, now I kind of feel bad for Jake. Like, he's legitimately a different person IRL than he is on his videos. I have to reassess how I feel about Jake Paul. So I legit even talked to my niece, who actually used to be a big Jake Paul fan and a big Logan Paul fan, until I found out she was a Logan and Jake Paul fan. And I told her, stop watching them. Now, obviously, she's not going to listen to me, but I told her I'd rather you not watch them. I don't like the Paul brothers. They suck. They're terrible. They're awful people, blah, blah, blah. And then both of them ended up doing some really fucked up things, especially this was around the time that Logan had got caught with the bullshit with the suicide forest. And just before that, there was the Banks bullshit with Logan or Jake's ex, I think, at the bar. Either way, so she stopped being interested in the Paul brothers and started watching other YouTubers, all that other shit. And then after I'd watched today's episode, I was just like, all right, I'm going to talk to my niece about it. I told her, look, if you want to watch Jake Paul, I'm fine with that. Fuck Logan still. I don't like him, but Jake's all right.
Logan's way better than Jake. Fuck you.
Eat a dick, dude. He probably is a legit sociopath. He's not on a spectrum because, like, they showed a fucking clip where he put his hand on several mouse traps. His dad had done the same thing, felt pain, like screamed and all that stuff. Logan does it, feels nothing.
Hey, you know, sociopaths still feel pain, right?
Yeah, but when
Pain's
you're
not
also
an emotion, Brackus.
I understand that. Psychopaths, on the other hand, can sometimes not feel pain.
I think both of them feel pain. I think maybe they're better at ignoring it or minds of it, but I think they still feel pain.
Sociopaths actually do feel pain, and they will still react to pain. Psychopaths, on the other hand, even if they do still feel pain, they don't always react to it. It's as if it's just, to them, it's normal. I really hit my fucking connection. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Really pissed.
Let's see if you can, Brackus. Shit. Fuck are you doing?
I'm switching internet connections real quick.
There we go. As far as the Paul brothers go, I don't think, personally, either of them have done anything that would necessarily label them as like but from what I've seen so far of the documentary on Jake, he's got something wrong with him. He's not a normal guy. It does seem like he shows genuine emotion though, which I don't think you really get from a bunch of sociopaths and shit.
Yeah, no, I think what Jake actually has, he probably does have some sort of a, I wouldn't exactly go as far as saying a legit mental disorder or something like that, but I think he actually exudes symptoms of antisocial behavior, but not in the actual sociopath antisocial behavior. I think he is the type of person that, because of past experiences, he is actually quite standoffish when it comes to new people and people outside of his circle of trust and everything like that. So, like, he might not treat some of them the best. But at the same time...
It looks like from what I've seen, it doesn't look like he treats anyone the best. He seems like he's definitely a shitty guy.
Oh, that's just on his videos. Like, as they were going around in the Team 10 house and stuff, and even talking to people that know him, like, from what people were saying, from what a lot of people say, even though Alyssa was, you know, fucking, she made her videos saying that Jake Paul's a shitty person and everything like that, there is one correlating fact that everybody seems to have. Jake Paul is extremely giving. He will give you the fucking world until you stab him in the back.
Man, yo, Jake Paul, if you're listening, I'm ready to join Team 10 right now.
See, fuck you, fakest. He's trying to say that.
I saw that.
Yeah, fuck you.
Well,
no,
we got fakest saying, is Adonis Paul the fabled third Paul brother? Yeah, you got Team 10, you got Low Gang, you got Whale Gang, fakest.
What is wrong with Jake Paul? Is he a spoiled brat? Strangely enough, no. Both Logan and Jake Paul apparently were not actually treated as spoiled brats. They came from middle-class families from Ohio, middle of fucking nowhere kind of state. And they were both pushed into athletics at a young age. That's not being spoiled. That's being consistently motivated. aggressively motivated.
From the looks of before they, it looks like the Pauls didn't grow up any richer than I did.
Yeah, like they basically came from an average home, because especially when you find out that Jake and Logan's mom and dad, their jobs are not jobs that rake in fuckloads of money. I think one of them's a teacher and the other one's...
You'd be surprised what teachers actually make, man. They bitch a lot about how little they make for taking 2 months off.
Okay. I don't know how much teachers make. And then again, you might be comparing Canadian teachers
it might be different in the States. It might be different in the States.
Here
our teachers make good fucking money.
Here our teachers make passable money. Unless you're a fucking professor.
No, I'm talking like fucking tree school teachers hitting like 60, 70K.
Yeah, no, our teachers typically, when it comes to regular public schools, the teachers make what would be considered an average. Some school districts are a little more wealthy than others, so they might make a little more in those school districts. Not that big of a deal, but unless you specifically are a teacher at a private school or are a professor at a college, and this can even go for community college, you're not going to make a whole lot of money that actually, like, you could like roll around in a Benz or some shit like that. Otherwise, like the average car for most teachers in most school districts, like they're driving around in a Ford Focus. Even if it is a 2019 Ford Focus, they probably just swapped their old shitty Ford Focus and have been saving for fucking years just to get a better car.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. See, I grew up with teachers as my next door neighbors. Both of them were teachers.
Oh my god! You live next door to Mr. Feeney.
No. This guy was bolder and creepier.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to call you Eric Matthews. I don't care.
They both worked at like an elementary school, 2 different elementary schools. They were making, I think the guy was making 70 something, the chick was making 60 something. It might have been swapped around. But like they had a nice big house with fucking property and nice cars and the 3 kids who got like all the shit they wanted. And then they'd still bitch about teachers making nothing. It's like, motherfucker, I've heard what you make.
I don't make anything in the school district. It's terrible, but I love teaching. Go fuck yourself. There are 3 goddamn BMWs in your driveway right now. The one you use to work, the one your wife uses to go to work, and the one you guys use to casually go to a fucking McDonald's. Eat a dick.
You're forgetting the 4th one that was kind of just being fixed up, so it just nice.
Right. Yeah, I forgot that one because it's sitting in a garage somewhere. Fucking god damn it, I hate people like that. I don't have anything.
No, I mean, like I grew up in a decently nice area, right?
I never did.
But like that was because my parents had good jobs. Then we're living next door to teachers who probably had more money than us.
Yeah, I've consistently always grown up in rundown old neighborhoods. Not necessarily the ghetto, but basically like it could easily turn into the ghetto with like 1 or 2 fucking drug dealers selling dope out of their fucking houses and shit. Surprisingly enough, I have always actually consistently lived on a street with a fucking dope dealer my entire goddamn life. I don't know what it is, but like every fucking place I've ever lived.
Every fucking place you'll ever live will have a dope dealer on your street.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, like I said, I lived in a nice area. We had multiple dope dealers. They were just, higher class.
Yeah, fair enough. Mine were lower middle class.
Like the dope dealers we had around were like honest and shit. Like people just looking to make some extra cash on the side, right? You could move anywhere. You could move. You can move onto Pennsylvania Avenue. That's where the White House is, right? Whatever street the fucking White House is on. And you can find a drug dealer within a couple blocks in one of the houses, guaranteed.
Yeah, actually, DC is one of the most crime-ridden cities, and it's supposed to be like the capital of the fucking country, but DC is just terrible. That's where the president lives. It's also where a lot of crack is.
There's got to be some type of connection there.
There
is a bunch of politicians going through all the time, money flowing through all the time, crack showing up. Chaos says 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I got the street right. There's no chance I was going to get the number right. Yeah, it's where there's money, there's drugs. Also, where there's not money, there's drugs.
Basically, what we're saying, there's always going to be drugs.
Yeah, like there will always be drugs and hookers. Drugs, hookers, and roaches. You'll always be able to find wherever you are.
Sometimes I always question whether or not some of my neighbors are either cam whores or hookers. And it's only because of the way they fucking act whenever they go, like fucking wash their cars and shit. Like there's this one neighbor, she doesn't do it anymore, but in the summertime across the street from where I live, every summer she would wash her car, her mom's car, her dad's car, whoever the fuck's car it is. I don't give two shits. But she would always end up like wearing some really short shorts, a really tight, small top, and then just go and wash the car and stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, she's either going to be on fucking Chatterbait or like just, I don't know, selling her vagina on fucking Craigslist. I don't know what's going on with her, but clearly she a hoe.
Yeah. I have full respect for cam whores. I've said it many times. If I had a nice set of titties and a pussy, I would guaranteed be a 24-hour cam whore.
Yeah, bitching witch.
I would sit there, touch me. You ever want to make a couple extra dollars, bitching witch? Hit me up. We'll get into business together. We'll split it 60-40. Get the 40. But no, if I was a chick, I'd definitely be a fucking cam whore, guaranteed. I wouldn't be on fucking YouTube right now. I'd be on fucking Chatterbait. Without a fucking doubt. Because I don't think being a woman would give me any more shame than I currently have.
You have shame?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as a male, I can't debate and make a couple grand in a night. But as a woman, oh fuck yeah! By the way, if there are any like young children listening, first off, get the fuck out of here. But before you do, don't become cam whores or something.
Don't do that. Don't even look up
be like a doctor or a lawyer or a fucking astronomer. Don't be a cam whore.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out.
However, for the adults here, if you ain't making any money and you got a nice set of tits, a nice body, cam whore, instant money. Like, yeah, you ever seen a fucking Andy Worski fucking super chats? How they fucking build up like that? He's making money fucking hand and foot. He's making nothing next to the cam horse. Brockus, you ever get a sex change? Cam whore.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get a sex change. I would be considered a cis white male.
I've always wondered. It's never sure. It kind of seemed like maybe you'd make a good woman.
No, I'd make an ugly woman first of all.
Oh, you'd make an ugly woman.
Yeah, but
so do most trannies, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Well, yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, most trannies do end up not looking appropriate. Like,
there are some that can be convincing, like fucking Blair or I'm blanking on a name other than Blair. There was another one. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Kind of ugly.
Shit, if I didn't know
Not
Cat
like
Black
man
had a
kinda.
dick, I would assume that Cat Black was just a fucking woman, but Cat Black is...
Actually, Cat Black is ugly, but she passes very well.
Yeah, I'm kind of not surprised by that, though. Like, it's fucking weird because, like, I've only ever seen one video where Cat Black is not wearing one of her infamous wigs, and I was very weirded the fuck out, and I'm like, oh god, even without the wig, she still looks like a fucking chick with the short hair and stuff. She just looks like one of those ghetto girls that wears the fucking wigs all the goddamn time.
That's because black girls... I don't know if you know this, Brockus. Most black girls, the hair you're seeing, if it's long, it's a weave.
Yeah, fair enough.
But well, most black girls grow like the very tight, short curls. And I'm assuming that's what's under Cat Black's wig, right?
Yeah, pretty much. No, I have
most
met
of
a
the
lot
time,
of black girls with long, natural black hair and everything. It wasn't straight, but I've seen it.
Well, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying the vast majority of the time, that's a fucking weave.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they've been getting old with weaves the past decade or so. If you look back at, actually maybe past 2 decades, if you look back at weaves during the 80s, yeah, you can see where they're stitched in.
Yeah.
Sestra says Cat probably has Rose. I could see her wearing cornrows. I could see that.
Maybe.
Yeah, the point I was making is most trannies tend to retain the features of their birth sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they get surgery to fix it. So you, if you were to get a sex change, you might be an ugly woman at first, but you find yourself a sugar daddy and he could make you pretty.
No, see, because, like, no matter what Caitlyn says, I still see Bruce.
Well, yeah, that's because Caitlyn Jenner looks like a man in a wig.
It's just fucking funny because it's like, all right, I know that's your natural hair and everything like that, but you still look like you, just with tits now in a dress.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Caitlyn Jenner did the change, whatever. Good on her. Obviously, the whole she's a hero type shit was a little ridiculous.
Top. Yeah. So brave and stunning. And, why?
Exactly. Like, first off, brave. Sure. You know what? You're a big fucking celebrity. You come out as trans publicly. Sure. A little bit of courage. Stunning. Just because you got a fucking sex change didn't mean I got blinded.
You know who's brave and stunning? Brett Kreischer.
Me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me. I thought you were hurting. I thought you were hitting on me.
No, Bert Kreischer. Why? Because he's brave for being a fat guy going on stage all the time without a shirt on. Like the dude does his damn stand-ups topless.
Oh, he's the machine guy. He's the machine guy, right?
Yes, and stunning because when you see the fact that this fat, sweaty, hairy man is on stage doing comedy and actually making you laugh despite the physical appearance, you're stunned at his ability to make you laugh harder with his stories. So yeah, brave and stunning. I would say Bert is definitely brave and stunning. Caitlyn Jenner, not so much.
I'd say he's definitely more stunning than Caitlyn Jenner. There's only so much. Like, there's only so much. Just the transitional do, right? Like, to get you looking like a. Like if you're male to female, to get you looking like a proper chick, it's gonna take extensive surgery. And Brockus, keep Joan Rivers in mind while you answer this question. What do people with a lot of extensive plastic surgery generally look like?
Like the Grim Reaper's younger sibling.
Exactly. Like, yeah. I'm not saying it can't be done successfully. I mean, Blair would never hook up with Blair because I know they're... Actually, I'm not sure if there's still a dick there, if there used to be. But either way... No.
There is still a dick there. Same with Darren Meyer.
Okay, I was aware of that like 6 months ago, but 6 months is a long time.
Look, all I'm saying is that if you have something awesome, why would you cut it off? There's a reason why women want us in them, because they wish they had it. I'm fucking going nowhere with this. I don't know what the fuck are you talking about. I just got here.
Oh, we're talking about trannies. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it can't ever happen. Like Blair is like convincingly female. Doesn't look like she's made of plastic. Most of the time, if you're getting a whole lot of fucking plastic surgery, you're not gonna look good at the end of it.
I could have swore
plastic surgery is supposed to be used for like small little changes, not massive things.
Yeah, all Blair did was get
over.
Boob job and facial reconstruction. Nothing else was actually done. But here's the funny thing. I could have swore that drunk Sofane was eventually going to hit on Blair at VidCon in the year that I actually met him. Because like I didn't get to meet Blair. She was there, but I didn't get to meet Blair. But at one point, while we were all drinking, drunk Sofane, who gets drunk very quickly, by the way, was pretty much trying to tell me that she's thick. And for some reason, it wasn't like clicking in my head what he was telling me. But the way he was describing it, I'm like, are you going to go fucking try to bang Blair White, dude? Like, is that what's going to happen? I know you're single, but like, come on, bro, calm down. Pretty sure she's still with Joey.
And also she has a dick.
Yeah, I don't think Sofane would have like given a fuck if he's drunk enough. He probably would have just gone straight for the butt stuff anyways.
Yeah, there's a good chance. He's getting up there in age. Yeah, his choices are dwindling.
Well, from what I understand, I guess he does have a girlfriend. So
oh, there we go.
I don't actually know though. Like I don't know if he has a girlfriend. I do know that he's never going to get married again, but I don't know if he actually has a girlfriend. I've been given hints here and there. I could be reading shit wrong though. I don't know.
Do you remember the time he accidentally uploaded porn to his channel?
No, I don't remember that time, but I was told about it and couldn't stop fucking laughing.
Yeah, Jimmy, you know this story?
No, I don't. I'm very curious. What do you mean porn? Like his porn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, it was him and a chick.
So, like, was he attempting to load it to like Pornhub or something? And if so, like,
I don't know if he was trying to put it on Pornhub, if he was trying to upload a different video to YouTube, if it was like a pocket type thing where it just accidentally happened.
He was uploading it. His intention was to upload a completely different video. Clicked on the wrong one to upload.
So anyway, you end up with a video of him and a chick. A decently attractive chick, especially for his age. She looked like she was younger than I am.
That's
fortunately he caught it. He caught it fairly quickly. Sester says, "How was it? I'll have you know, God wasn't mean to him. I won't say he was particularly nice, but it was a proper size."
So Fat Pat has said on at least 2 different streams, and I want to say it's 2 different streams, but I was present to one. He is afraid of the pet iguana that Sofane hides in his pants.
I wouldn't say it was pet iguana sized, but like a mid-sized lizard.
It's enough to make Fat Pat say that's going nowhere near my body ever.
Fat Pat's like 5'4". I'd be afraid of a normal dick if I was that size too.
Fat Pat's 6'2", you asshole.
Oh, is he the tall one?
No, Sofane's the tall one because Sofane's 6'3". I'm literally taller than both of them, but they're still able to look at me at eye level.
Then it's Roy or Lacey who's really short.
I believe it's actually Roy.
I always confuse the two. I always confuse the two channels.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you guys seen the new fairly viral video?
No, I meant to watch it. What was it about again?
It's a mockumentary that they decided to do. They were inspired by Shane Dawson's Jake Paul series, so they decided to kind of show the behind the scenes of V&V's goings on and whatnot. So everybody used their real names, which they have been very open about what their real names are, especially in their credits and everything. And the video goes in a weird way I wasn't expecting it to, so I'm just cracking the fuck up. Like, I swear these guys can't ever just do like a normal goddamn video ever. Like, you think it's going to be one thing and then fucking extremely quick left turn.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched a very nearly viral video in quite some time. So
I definitely recommend checking this one out. It's fucking fun.
They're one of the only channels where I still try to catch comes out.
Oh, same.
Very nearly viral. Wang. And no, basically just those two.
For me, it's V&V, Justin Wang, Bearing, Taliesin and Evitel, and Giguk. Those are the ones that, like, if I see that they've uploaded a new video, I stop everything and watch it. Oh, the only reason why I can't add Poisoning the Well to that particular list is because they haven't uploaded a video in a while. They just do streams. And, like, I will drop everything to watch one of their streams, but yeah, they haven't really uploaded anything for a while. So I'm just kind of sitting there waiting while I just kind of judge them in secret.
And see, I'm gonna say it right now. It's because Pat went and married Yoko.
No. Brit is brave and
the marriage
stunning.
happened. It destroyed them.
How dare you? How dare you assume
it's
that
the woman's fault.
everything? Why is it always the woman's fault?
Shit. Maybe if the woman wasn't causing shit, it wouldn't always be the woman's fault.
I don't think she's causing
you misogynistic MRA.
Oh no, I'm just talking about this particular woman. Pat's wife.
Oh, okay.
I hate her, Brockus. I hate her. She ruined Poisoning the Well, and she got Pat before I did.
Oh, how do you think I feel? He poked my wee-wee at fucking VidCon, and I'm just like, we are going to get married. Watch. It's going to happen. He touched me. And then that happened.
You're probably like...
You should have told him if he rubbed it, a genie would come out.
I tried telling that to Sofan, but he was too drunk to understand what I was saying.
You just felt...
Are you saying you tried to take advantage of a drunk Sofan?
I would have if fucking Fat Pat hadn't taken him to the goddamn hotel room to make him fucking sleep it off.
Fuck, I'm telling Fane that he's got a fucking Me Too moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I will fucking attack Sofane's ass.
Shit. This is not something you want to be on record as saying, Brockus. This does not look good. This does not look good at all.
This is the second time Brockus has been Me Too'd this week.
Oh, God. No. I'm going to Kavanaugh all you motherfuckers. Watch.
Brockus for fucking Supreme Court.
Fuck. The funny thing is, he probably do a better job than some politicians.
That's only because I do it drunk and not on cocaine or some crazy other shit.
Hey, one of our politicians here in Alberta, Ralph Klein, he did a lot of great shit, and he was an alcoholic.
No, even look at fucking Rob Ford.
He did
his job well. He was a fucking crackhead, but he did his job well.
He was calling out other politicians shit as well, which is why I kind of like him. And it's a shame that he's died, but I have high hopes for his brother.
Oh, speaking of being drunk,
don't know much about his brother.
He apparently it sounds like he's doing the Donald Trump route, and he's just being a very vocal, bombastic kind of an asshole. And so far, I already like the guy.
I'm gonna be honest. that's probably not what you actually want in a president, but it's what's going to win in the next election. It just happened in the States. It's our turn. So yeah, I could see, I could see making it far in Canadian politics over the next couple of years.
I'd see he'll probably win in a landslide if he keeps it going. Chances are they're going to try their best to discredit him beforehand. But I mean, they tried that with Donald Trump, and look what happened. So,
and see, with Trump, there was already a lot to discredit with what I understand of what's his name?
Ford.
What's brother's name? Like the currently living one.
Oh fuck! Forgot his name.
I'm thinking Jeb. I'm thinking Jeb, but I think that's a Bush, not a Ford.
That's a Bush, yeah. It's a terrible name for
whoever it is. From what I understand, most of what people have to use against him is, hey, your brother was a crackhead.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not really gonna go far.
Yeah, I mean, like with Trump, there was actually Doug. Thank you, Chaos. With Trump, there was a lot of shit you could actually call him out on, and I'm sure there is with Doug Ford too, but not nearly on that level. Like Trump was a gigantic fucking name, acted the way he acted, still won. Ford, most people still know him as Rob Ford's brother, you know?
Which is fine. I mean, chances are, I mean, you can probably ride that name to the office and that'll be fine. And just to let people know, this is the guy we're talking about. He looks an awful lot like Donald Trump. Like
yeah, there is kind of a similarity, isn't there?
Yeah, well, maybe it's a bad photo because the blonde's coming out there and he's a lot more red in this image. Let me try a different one.
No, nope. He basically looks that way in all his pictures.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he gets the job done, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care how ugly the guy is if he's going to do his job, right?
We've had ugly politicians do good jobs.
I can't really say we've had a whole lot of pretty politicians.
Well, I mean
Trudeau is not. Yeah, I mean Trudeau is obviously a pretty boy, but can you think of anyone else who was moderately attractive and in politics?
I think he's also Trudeau's also the youngest prime minister, which is also not saying good things about young people in politics. I don't think by much. I don't know how old Justin Trudeau is.
I think he's in his 50s or something like that.
Oh, that could be. He just looks that way. Of course, I mean, we know he only looks this way because of facial construction surgery or something like that. I'll remind people his eyebrows aren't real. Oh, no,
I keep forgetting about that.
Justin Trudeau. Let me look up. Yes, whoops. Eyebrows. Oh
yeah,
God.
Yeah, they are not completely attached to his face.
It's a little disconcerting. Yeah. Oh, and he's a fucking crybaby.
Oh, fucking goddamn it.
Oh god, those are actual fucking streams of tears. Those aren't those little fucking tears you just knock out for dramatic effect. He's actually down over his mouth and shit.
I don't know how much that I actually believe. I think he had a tissue for most of the ones of him crying. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little thing there that he would just sort of press the squirt tears in there.
It was just carefully took an eyedropper.
Yeah, he probably planned that out. I don't believe for a second these are real. And on top of that, he cries so often at so many of his little showings and all that. Whenever you hear like indigenous people talking about their oppression and whatever else, he's crying away. He's our crybaby prime minister.
I could take your country down by saying fuck to his face.
Yeah, you probably could. We should have like. There's probably someone there he pays to have a fainting couch ready for him.
He kind of reminds me of the ugly guy from The Whitest Kids You Know.
Which one?
The really tall one.
Which one?
The really tall, ugly guy with like the big nose and the dark hair.
Okay, say the tall, skinny one. God damn it, because there was there was another tall guy on the fucking show.
No, I'm talking the tall, fat guy.
There actually was a tall, fat guy on that show, by the way.
Yeah, bro, Jimmy, go up to the top. Look up Whitest Kids You Know, fat guy. Of course, he can't spell.
He's dyslexic.
There you go.
You leave.
So are all of my goddamn co-hosts.
I'm not dyslexic.
Yeah,
I'm just
that guy. The third picture. Doesn't he kind of look like he could be Trudeau's third cousin?
Yeah, kinda. He's got the hair going for it. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I already don't like him.
Man, that motherfucker got really fucking fat.
Really?
Fucking season of the show, he looks like that. You get to like season 4, he's fucking round.
Yeah, he
look
was
up
just
look up Timmy Williams. Go up to the top and type in Timmy Williams. He gets so fucking fat.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
That's quite the comparison.
That's the same guy.
All right.
Yeah, Lionel Valentine. Lionel Valentine says, find the short, fat one with the chick voice. That's him. He used to be the short.
Okay, well, he's not doing crazy eyes. I think this is him. You know, a fairly decent kind of guy. A little, you know, a little soy boyish kind of, but I mean, not an unattractive man. And then we go to this.
Now he looks like the fucking quartering. The fucking quartering minus some fucking beard.
Oh, Schmegel, that's just being cruel. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Timmy. You're not the quartering. I don't even dislike the quartering. He's just a low one.
Well, a lot of people are picking on him, so.
Oh, why are people picking on the quartering?
Oh, well,
I don't dislike him. From what I understand, he's never done anything wrong.
No, well,
he's just a large, unattractive man.
I don't know. Some people are just sort of picking on him. I think it was also when he had beef with Boogie, and Boogie actually was on the kill stream not too long ago. Like Boogie,
oh shit.
Yeah, it was a big haul there, and he was talking about how they apparently quartering had been saying things that were not true, and they got into it, and they actually were yelling at each other, and then they just stopped talking to each other.
Man, the two of them were yelling, and neither of them had a heart attack.
Yeah, apparently miracles can happen.
I don't know. I don't really know Boogie other than, you know, he's the big fat guy.
Yeah, rapidly becoming the skinny guy with apparently a very sexy friend who I wouldn't be surprised he's on banging on the side. But that's just my guess.
You wouldn't?
Vegas says too soon. Boogie died today. Yes, rip
Oh,
Boogie.
come on. I hear that every fucking time. All right. I don't know.
Oh, look, Jimmy. He's got the Thanos glove just like you. Actually, he kind of looks like you.
Oh, fuck you. I am not
like
that
thinner Boogie.
No, here's the funny thing. Somebody did the rest in peace Boogie thing in a live stream that Razor Fist was doing, and Razor Fist fell for it.
Jimmy was
dead? Oh God!
Bottom, it was the bottom right. Scroll up. Up. Fuck, where'd it go? There was one of him in a blue shirt. It was on the far right side. No, it was an actual picture
of him in a blue shirt. You mean this one?
That one, yeah. No, to the far right of that one. You and Jimmy you and Boogie fucking look alike, Jimmy.
I think you're fucking crazy.
You are like a skinny Boogie. I mean, not like a skinny Boogie, but like a skinnier Boogie.
Well, okay, no, you're saying that because the color of our hair is about the same. That
And the glasses too.
I don't know about. Wow, okay, maybe. I'm looking at my glasses right now.
Plus the eyes, general shape of the face, the nose.
My face is not that round.
Well, no, you gotta, like I said, thinner, so you gotta take off like a bunch of layers of fat.
Okay, he did lose a lot of weight? Good lord.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. Holy shit! Like he's still fat as fuck, but holy shit, that's a difference.
That is a difference, and I think he had the surgery, so I mean that's one thing.
How fucking big was he?
Oh, he is a big guy.
Lost more than 100 pounds, and he still fucking looks like that. Like he has to be like 500 pounds.
That's something,
if not more.
He needed one of those, like, what are they called, rascals to go around. Yeah, just do his shopping and everything. He had the gastric bypass surgery, and now he's lost all this weight. But I mean, the problem is, part of the problems he has is now he's gonna have this for the rest of his life, where he can't eat a full meal. He has to eat like little bits.
Oh yeah,
he literally lives a life on snacks. And I don't know
actually, that doesn't sound too bad.
Well,
you could just snack all day, never have to waste like an hour on a meal.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you're a social person, you go to, let's say, like dinner parties, or someone invites you over for supper, they have to now customize to your eating habits because you can't eat that much.
They don't gotta customize shit. You just take small bites. Eat slow.
Yeah, well,
they bring out the fucking plate of food and you just take your time.
Yeah, it sounds like more of a hassle than anything else. On top of all that, what if you go out to a movie and all? Well, I guess you have to get snacks. I guess I don't know. It's not something I'm a fan of.
I mean, I don't think anyone would be a fan of a fucking gastric bypass. But I mean, if it can turn you from picture A here into picture B, any of our fatter viewers should consider it. Also, Brockus.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
What? I was just gonna ask how you are.
Uh-huh.
Hostile today, Brockus.
I wonder why.
I think the other thing is with the surgery, is that you're gonna need some like skin surgery or something afterwards, because it's gonna be floppy, man. He's gonna have like a tongue for a stomach, like a giant
a bunch of that skin.
Yeah, I mean, you can just sort of tell by looking. Like his tits are gonna be down all the way down here. There's gonna be like, you need surgery to get that dealt with. To actually have a normal looking body.
I mean,
and I don't know anything about.
To be fair, I think the skin removal thing is actually probably cheaper than the gastric bypass.
I don't know.
I understand they basically just gotta cut and then seal rather than do internal work.
I think it's called a tummy tuck.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You would need it places other than the tummy. He's gonna need a titty tuck.
Yeah, titty tuck is right. I'm just gonna look up tummy tucks prices. How much are we gonna talking about here?
Expensive.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. Most plastic surgery operations like tummy tucks are actually expensive.
Well, yeah, because you got to remember it would be an elective surgery, right?
Yeah. Anything that is elective or cosmetic is going to be very pricey. Unless you want it done by amateurs, in which case it's going to be really cheap. And then you have problems.
If you want to get it done at a fucking medical school, then have fun. The only school that it's okay to go to get shit done to you is a fucking massage school. We had two schools. I went to a technical school, right? For sound engineering. So we were just above a mall. Downstairs, there were two other schools: a dentistry school and a massage school. The dentist guys would always be offering to do free shit because it's like part of their. I guess they're required to do so much like practical work, right?
Mm-hmm.
The massage girls, and they were all chicks in the fucking massage school. They would not ever do anything for anybody that was in one of the other schools in the mall. If they had to bring in somebody to do some fucking practical work, they outsourced. It was like, fuck you guys. And even more, fuck you, the dentist guys, because you're making it more obvious that they won't do their thing. Oh, wow. What the fuck? Holy shit.
At that point,
those aren't even tits anymore.
Well, when you get to a size like that, you wonder, why do you even bother leaving your house?
Sorry, if I got to a size like that, I would just... Although, to be fair, I'd do that if I was either of your sizes either.
No,
I'm really not that big anymore.
Yeah.
I know, Brockus, you're doing very good. As you say that, Facus types in the chat, is that Brockus?
Fuck you. Sometimes I can't stand the lore, and other times I just flat out hate it.
Hey, we're still the nicest people to you on the internet.
Accurate? Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. Failure.
Betrayed by my friend Boogie. Oh my god, he looks so upset. Or like he's a deer caught in headlights. I can't tell which.
I don't know.
God, he's an unattractive man.
I will say this, because I just looked it up here. As far as I can tell, the average price of a tummy tuck is going to be $3,500 to $4,000. But some places will offer you a payment plan, so like you can do like $27 a week. You want to do it that way? Just putting that one out there.
It seems expensive, but don't worry, we can raise the money, bro.
Yeah, stop, man. Oh, gross.
Who's this chick I'm seeing in the pictures with him? She looks not disgustingly fat.
It's either his...
It says wife. No, she's not attractive, but she's certainly like a fifth of his size.
Yeah, you can sort of tell if it comes to sex, she's doing all the work.
Joseph Kerwin says there's no pretty men on your one. Go watch Hi, I Think I'm Real. Guy's a douche and I don't like him, but he's certainly pretty.
Yeah, I think that's one fact that no one can really deny about him.
Definitely an attractive dude. Can't stand the guy. Definitely an attractive dude.
You say so.
Is that a fucking... Is that a... Adam, that's Young Boogie.
Oh, this one here?
He was even fat as a kid.
That's oh boy. I was more about making fun of the teeth, but I mean...
Oh god, yeah, look at that gap.
That's those are some chompers you got there, kid.
It doesn't actually look like there's teeth on either side of those two either. It's just darkness.
Anyway, The funny thing is, like, we don't even know if this is real. This could just be someone on Twitter saying shit because it just says Twitter here. This could be just some cruel asshole, and now we're cruel assholes for making fun of the kid.
Fuck that kid. Look how old. Oh, it says 2017. Never mind. That's not Young Boogie.
No. Well, I mean, it's an old-looking photo, so I mean, maybe.
Well, that's what I figured. It looked like it would be from like around. Oh wow, he looks like Mundane Matt there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, as Chaos points out, that kid has a receding hairline.
You know, I gotta say, this kid looks like what's his name from The Incredibles, Syndrome.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! Yes.
I don't know. I could see that being Boogie. No, actually, I think the kid's forehead is bigger than Boogie's. that kid's got a massive forehead. Boogie's got, although maybe it just looks smaller because he has like 6 extra inches of face with that second chin.
It could be. This is what we get when we look up Boogie. And I don't even hate Boogie. I mean, I think he's a pretty okay guy. His YouTube videos are a little bit on the bland side, but I mean, I don't think it's bad.
I've never actually watched any of his shit. I couldn't even tell you what he does. All I know about the guy is that he's gigantic.
Or rather, was he's disappearing right before our eyes.
Yeah, it's a huge difference, but he's still gigantic. He's just less gigantic.
Yeah, he does look like he's melting, though. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, the hanging titties kind of do look like melted wax.
I see the melting titties. I'm like, oh no. I hope things go well. I'm sure there's like a skin surgery or something. I don't know what you do after you lose all that weight. Like, that's an incredible change.
You cross your fingers and hope for the best.
I guess. My question is, because now that there's not that much skin from a second chin, all this hair is looking thick as fuck.
It could be, or that could just be more second chin.
Well, and true enough, it could be it's sagging a bit, and probably.
I'm sure it is. There's got to be look how big that first fucking. It's not even a chin. It's like a fucking those things frogs got.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was gonna say, because on a slightly changed note here, did you guys ever hear the story about the guy who? I shouldn't say the story. As far as I can tell, it's real. But the guy who performed plastic surgery on himself to remove his second chin.
No.
Oh, I'm sure that went well.
I think it actually did go well. The surgery went fairly well. It's just like the guy, he was one of the #1 surgeons out there for this procedure. It's like, I could get someone else to do it for me because he did have a second chin after he lost a lot of weight. But he's like, I could just do it myself. And he did it himself. He filmed it and everything. And apparently, yeah, he did it. He did a good job on himself.
I feel like being your own plastic surgeon is up there with being your own lawyer. Possibly even a little bit above that.
Well, okay, that's a good question. Do you think lawyers actually represent themselves? If they're
because they'd be stupid to.
Yeah,
Lawyers know the law. It's like the one thing they're supposed to do. They know that you're retarded if you fucking represent yourself.
Pretty much. Real quick though, Joseph Kerman for $3. I did okay teaching English in Eastern Europe. I got all the pasta I could eat, drunk on bad wine every night, and a marriage offer from a girl 3 points outside my range. That actually sounds pretty badass.
Say that again.
He and a marriage offer from a girl 3 points outside my range.
Yeah, but like up or down?
I'm assuming down. because if his range is like he'll go for a 6 or a 7, and she's 3 points above that, then like he's retarded for turning that down.
Oh, maybe usually he only gets 6s. He got an offer from a 9. He's holding out for that fucking 10, Brockus. It's called standards, motherfucker.
He could be in that position. Maybe.
He's sitting there, he's banging these 6s, he's waiting for his chance with that fucking 10. This fucking 9 walks up, and he's like, nah, get the fuck out of here. You're not quite good enough.
Be gone, thought.
I love, okay, something nobody sees that often. That's pretty much Semaj's fucking response anytime Anon says something in the chat.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Just anytime some fucking Anon comes in saying anything, doesn't matter what it is, at some point Semaj is going to tell her that she's a thought and she needs to go away.
Well, she got bored with me telling her to shut up and go make me a sandwich. So, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do?
True.
Yeah, also, the worst thing is, Anon actually owes me a sandwich. Almost 2 years ago, Anon promised to mail me a sandwich. Supposed to have goat cheese or blue cheese and prosciutto. Still haven't seen that fucking sandwich.
That sounds awesome.
Right?
You need to tell, yeah. Well, we need to find some way to make that work. Maybe we should ask the chat to send us some super chats or something, or I guess Streamlabs, and say, hey, how about get Schmeckle that fucking sandwich?
Yeah, exactly. Anon's got to send that shit the fuck over. She's got to send it in one of those little cooling things, so it shows up not rotten.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's been very, very lazy about it. It's been got to be 2 years at this point.
Okay, I am seeing more and more memes on fucking Twitter about this Goblin Slayer anime, and I swear to fucking God, if I start watching this and it's another massive disappointment, I am going to be pissed off. Because I'm sick
come
and
on,
tired.
Brock. You're not used to disappointment by now.
Oh, I'm very used to disappointment. That doesn't mean I can't still rage about it.
Well, I think the reason why you're hearing so much about Goblin Slayer is because in the very first episode, a girl's getting raped.
Yeah, because in the very first issue of the fucking manga, that same girl gets raped.
Yeah, and a lot of people out there are losing their shit over that because it's like, well, that's a horrible thing. You can't depict that stuff. Well, you shouldn't have that in our anime. But then they forget, like in shows like Ninja Scroll back in the day, even though it was a movie, a girl got raped.
2 girls got raped, actually.
Well, and on top of all that, the main girl in Ninja Scroll there, like she didn't just like, oh God, what was me, and cry in the corner. That bitch did what she can to kill the guy, shook it off, and got back to work.
Yeah, she got raped and then killed the guy who fucking raped her by stabbing him in the fucking eyeball with her goddamn knife.
Well, and not just that, she also had like a particular, you could say, side effect. Like anyone that sleeps with her is poisoned. And depending on how much downtime you put into the woman, she's depends on how often you're gonna die or how fast you can die. Like if you full on go in there and start getting at it, yeah, you'll probably die later that day. If all you're doing is looking at her junk, which is what the villain did, he's not gonna die till like the next day.
Lionel Valentine says you have the wrong anime. He says that's Basilisk.
I've never seen Basilisk, so I don't know.
Well, I think he doesn't say that you have the wrong anime. He's just pointing out that anime, Basilisk, has a lot of rape in it.
I've never seen
it. But then he said, that's Basilisk, Semaj.
Oh, no.
That's what's poison, not her pussy.
Don't fucking judge me on Ninja Scroll. That shit was like the Bible to me. I know my shit.
No, actually,
never mind. Okay.
Lionel, yeah, actually, Semaj is completely correct. And the reason why is because the rock guy could not be poisoned through his rock skin when he was actually touching her and everything. They made that abundantly clear in dialogue. But he ended up getting poisoned because he fucking started eating her out before the samurai showed up. And then he fucking died from the poison from the girl. That's legit how that dude fucking dies in the movie. It's because he basically poisoned himself by eating her the fuck out. She herself is purely poison. It secretes through her fucking pores and everything because the poison's within her.
I am so glad I don't watch anime.
Oh, dude, you should at least watch the Ninja Scroll. It's a fucking epic movie. You'll love it. It's just a movie. It won't take up too much time of your day.
Fakis said Orimo raped my mind. Only because it's another fucking harem story where people don't know what's going on because he made a promise to a little girl that he would get married to her, but he has no fucking clue which one it is. Apparently it's all of them. Let's be honest.
I'm just going to stop presenting for just a second.
But no, I'm like the anime community continues to make big deals out of fucking anime and shit like that. And like sometimes I'll get interested and go, oh, I guess I'll watch this. Like the last time I did that, it was Darling in the Franxx, and that was a fucking trash heap if I ever saw one.
Well,
I just don't fucking trust the anime community anymore because like a lot of the times the popular stuff that they are, you know, considering for us to watch, like, you should watch this, such great anime. And then I watch it and I'm like, it's shit. I've had a problem with that. From episode 1, I had issues with Darling in the Franxx. I had a buddy over the other night who was actually trying to defend that series, and I'm sitting there basically going point for point with them like I was doing my damn stream with Lionel and Fenris again. And I'm just like, God damn it, it's this shit all over again. And he's trying to fucking be Lionel, you son of a bitch. There's only one Lionel, damn it.
I was about to present like the Ninja Scroll stuff, and I'm like, you know what? No.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like even the good stuff that's like, you know, like no nudity and shit, it's still pretty brutal. I'm like, I'm just gonna not show this. It's a great show. Go out and watch it. You can get it for like, or watch it free on the internet, or just, you know, buy it for $20.
There's plenty of streaming sites out there where you can actually watch it for free. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Dude, anime nowadays, like, is so ridiculously popular that you can get it for free or you can actually pay for it. It really doesn't matter.
What's that, Schmeckle?
The internet's there. If you're paying for anything you're watching, you're a retard.
I wouldn't go that far. Because sometimes you can actually get more than just the anime if you actually do have a legit account with certain websites. Because, like, if you have a Crunchyroll account, you can actually pay like an additional fee and get their monthly fucking snack box. So not only do you get all the fucking anime, uncensored, access free, sub or dub, it doesn't fucking matter. Like anything that's new, Crunchyroll gets it like within the same month that it's already aired and all that shit. And then on top of that, you also get like fucking real Japanese snacks shipped to your house and shit.
All right, I'm not sure why I'd want Japanese snacks, but
have you never had Pocky?
I've had Pocky. It's a fucking pretzel with fucking chocolate on.
That's just
get some fucking pretzels and some fucking Nutella. You're set.
No, fair enough, Schmeckle. But like, dude, that's just their most common of snacks that we have here in America. There's some shit in Japan that you really would never know existed unless you fucking went to like some kind of a store owned by a Japanese person because, you know, what, might as well fucking feed the weebs and all that shit. And like, there's some snacks that's not written in English at all. And you just got to kind of fucking take a chance and like, oh my God, this chocolate bar is amazing.
Well, yeah, I did that once with a fucking ice cream bar. It had fucking beans in it, Brockus.
Oh yeah, don't trust their ice cream. They put weird shit in there.
Yeah, their ice cream is strange. I'll give you a small example. Like we have like a couple different versions of Kit Kat there. They have like 500 different flavors.
Yeah,
in Japan.
They're the ones that came green tea Kit Kats, and that shit is fucking addictive.
Like I you know, somehow like it's the same thing with everything else there. They have all kinds of various different flavors. Yeah, like you guys know that I drink a lot of energy drinks. They got a shit ton more over there. Like I like my Monster, but I mean it gets boring. The fuck? Why does
I fucking hate Monster. Monster's too sweet.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, no. Never mind. Schmeckel does have a point. There's a lot. Most of their monster products is loaded with sugar, but they do have. You should try the Monster Zeros.
Oh, those are even worse. I can't do the no sugar energy drinks. They make me jittery.
See, I actually get jittery from too much coffee. That's why I don't. That's why I started to have more of the non-sugar energy drinks. But one of the ones I did enjoy, and I can't find it anymore, is the cherry nos.
There used to be one. I forget what it was called. It had a fucking dragon on the can. There was a whole line of them. There was a dragon on the front of the can. There was one that was in a red can. It had like a texture to it. And when you drank this shit, it burned going down. I used to love that shit.
Considering how much you love hot sauce, I'm not surprised.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. I've never tried it.
I haven't been able to find it since I was in high school. But I used to love that shit. Now the best you can get is like fucking Rockstar and shit like that. And it's garbage. They all taste the same. They all have this weird taste to them. This shit, it was delicious. Venom might be it. That might be it.
No, they don't have dragons. They have snakes on it, and Venom's still around.
Yeah, it wasn't snake. It was definitely a dragon.
Yeah. There is a red can of the Venom, but that's basically the same basic flavor for every energy drink line that you have. They all have the same starter flavor, which is essentially just apple cider.
Yeah, like apple cider mixed with like battery acid.
Basically it's an energy version of like a kind of apple juice or some shit like that. I actually have gotten into a couple of fights with people in the past with it, and I'm like, go ahead and drink a regular Monster and tell me it doesn't have some kind of a weird taste, like you might be tasting an apple juice with some extra shit in it.
Yeah, that's not an unfair assessment. But also, I mean, I think a lot of the energy drinks are very limited in flavor, which is annoying. Because I'd like to have more of a selection, but we just don't have it here, and that's what sucks.
Well, there was this one yellow can from Amp that I actually really enjoyed. It was basically just a lemonade energy drink. And I think the reason why I liked it so much is because it actually was like a legit lemonade, but an energy drink form.
Isn't Amp just like a caffeinated Mountain Dew?
No, it's what NOS was before NOS came out. It was the cheap energy drink that everybody wanted to get because Rockstars and Monsters were like $3 a can. And so like you only got a couple bucks in your pocket and everything. You go for an Amp, you go for a Venom, or you go for a NOS, because at one point they were all really cheap. But then NOS became associated with fucking street racing. So that got boosted in price. And then Amp, like they got sold so fucking often because of how cheap they were, it got boosted in price. Venom's still the only one that's still $1.
Yeah, Amp, the lemonade and the cherry were pretty good.
Oh yeah, I like the cherry Amp too.
The rest were
shit.
Yeah. Like they had the green one, which was basically just like Sprite flavored, but
yeah, that one pissed me off. Like I couldn't understand why though. I think it was the aftertaste.
But no, these ones with the fucking dragon on the can, haven't been able to find anything that even comes close to tasting the same.
Oh, that's because they went under.
See, I always figured they'd been taken down because a lot of people were having heart attacks after drinking their products.
Yeah, I think what ended up happening with the company is they weren't doing well financially, so they just sold the fucking company to somebody else, and all they did was just use all of their facilities to make more of their product.
See, the very first energy drink I ever had, and I think they still make them, it's a drink called Balls.
Oh, yeah, that's a UK one.
They used to have that, those fucking commercials. Not commercials, they were only on the internet. But they had the ads that would be like on the side. And the guy would run up sack the guy, and then go, "Get some balls, pussy." I love those fucking commercials.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, they were fucking great.
I remember. Have you guys ever tried balls? I've only ever had the
I've
once.
never had it.
I think it tastes an awful lot like 7-Up.
You know, the one I tasted did not taste like 7-Up. It just tasted like a really sweet drink. Like basically, I didn't even know that I was drinking an energy drink. It didn't taste like a classic energy drink or something. It was just like it kind of gave me this feeling like somebody just dumped a fuckload of sugar into water and then put some artificial flavoring in there and stuff. And like I was just like, all right, well, kind of like a soda to me. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Rockstar. It might have been Monster. Yeah, it used to have a lemonade. It was non-carbonated. It tasted like somewhat off, but for the most part, it just tasted like a lemonade.
That was Rockstar, because Monster still has their rehab line, and that is a variety of different teas. It's not juices. It's various teas like raspberry tea and shit like that. And it's non-carbonated. It's still an energy drink, but it just it doesn't have a whole lot of sugar in it, because this is designed to, like, if you go drinking and you wake up feeling like shit, grab a rehab. That's pretty much the way they've advertised it. And I'm not going to lie, it does help a lot.
I've always leaned more towards just making sure I have a couple beers left for the morning to deal with the hangover.
It's not a bad idea. I always drink mine.
Like back when I needed to like be somewhere like early in the morning, if I still wanted to drink the night before, I'd get shit, what were they called? The little 5-hour energy. I'd get a couple of those, a couple of the non-carbonated energy drinks, whichever brand, and then I'd get a thing of Mountain Dew. I'd mix them together. It didn't so much cure the hangover as make me throw up everything that was making me feel bad, but it did the trick.
Well, yeah, there's a problem.
And it kept me awake for a long time.
There's a problem, buddy. We're going to go ahead and extract that problem for you.
See,
Fake says during...
Yeah?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I could never get into those 5-hour energy drinks. You know, it seemed a bit too, like, no, didn't quite work. Or maybe they did work and I just didn't realize it.
They don't taste great. They don't actually last for 5 hours. But when you mix them with other energy drinks and throw in a bunch more sugar, they make you puke real quick.
I was going to say that seems like a bad idea to have an energy drink on top of a 5-hour one. That seems like a bit much.
Oh no, I used to do that all the time, but I Mountain Dew because it's like pumped with sugar, right? And I'd chug a bunch of that so that I'd puke it all up, and then I'd be good to go.
I haven't had Mountain Dew in years.
Yeah, and Fading Dark says, or give you a heart attack. Shut up, nurse. Don't come around here with your fucking medical knowledge.
Yeah, stop stopping us from fucking doing things we enjoy doing because it's unhealthy. Or it'll hurt us.
Oh, you're gonna kill yourself, Schmeckle.
Yeah, maybe I want to. You don't know me.
But no, it's the energy drinks and shit. I find they do help. Not so much with a hangover, but when you wake up with that still kind of like groggy, drunk feeling.
Yeah.
I'm actually really pissed. They recently stopped selling the Rockstar vodkas here.
Oh yeah.
I used to drink those every night. They stopped selling them, and it For a couple nights. I was tired a lot earlier.
Do you like beer but can't get drunk from beer? Then why don't you try vodka beer? Oh my god, that's one of my favorite fucking Family Guy skits they randomly put in.
No, I like the concept, if we're being honest. The beer can just full of vodka, but it looks like a beer can, so nobody knows that you're chugging down vodka.
Yeah, that's literally what the advertisement continues on. It's like, the outside looks like it's beer, but inside it's 16 ounces of pure carbonated vodka. And the best part is...
Carbonated vodka?
Yeah, because it's
fucking
supposed to
carbonated. Be oh, yeah, I guess it would need to make like a tss when you open it.
Basically, yeah.
Just open it in a different room. Fuck that. Fuck carbonated vodka.
It's
flavored vodka.
You know, with all these various different types of energy drink, I have to wonder why no one's decided to make like an energy drink soda infused mixture like root beer. I love root beer. Can I get like an energy drink root beer?
Yeah, go and buy a fucking Monster. It's called Mutant.
Not even close.
No, a mutant is literally a fucking... Okay, so a while ago, Mountain Dew came out with their own energy drink sodas, which was
a long time ago. Dew Fuel.
Yeah, Dew Fuel. And it was kind of an actual stab in the back with Monster, because apparently Mountain Dew and Monster were actually making a deal to do like a kind of fusion of the two companies for their own line of drinks like that. Well, because of that, Monster got pissed and decided to eventually create their own line of actual energy drink sodas called Mutant. And it's the same flavors as regular Mountain Dew and Code Red.
All right. Well,
okay. But that's not root beer.
Yeah. I've never seen a can of Mutant in my life.
But there are sarsaparilla flavored energy pretty close to root beer.
Maybe. You know, maybe it'd just be easier to mix Monster with a can of root beer.
I'd go with something that wasn't as sweet as Monster. Monster's gonna overpower the taste of the root beer.
You're right. It probably
It's got that weird, like, for some reason every fucking can of Monster, no matter which flavor it is, has this weird fucking like guava aftertaste. I don't even know what a guava is, but I know what it tastes like, and I hate it.
It's a fruit, you fucking faggot. Berry.
I figured it was a fruit, but like if I were in the store, I couldn't just walk up and go, yes, this is a guava.
We're Canadians. We don't have that kind of stuff here. Okay.
I would need to get a young gentleman to come help me. Actually, there's a lot of fruits I couldn't identify.
If I remember correctly, a guava is actually a small melon that's more akin to like a pear, but I am probably most likely wrong.
That would be pears and melons shouldn't be drinks. Fading Dark says it makes tequila. A guava makes tequila?
Agave makes tequila.
Yeah, agave and guava are different things, I think.
Yeah. Here's what a guava looks like. So I was kind of right. It is essentially a melon, but it's closer to like a lemon or a lime shaped thing.
I was gonna say it looks off.
It tastes like a fucking mango. It tastes similar to mango, and I hate it.
Yeah.
You're right. It definitely looks like a lemon on the outside, watermelon on the inside. Mm-hmm. That is weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying it though.
Yeah, I've actually enjoyed a lot of guava tasting drinks and shit like that.
Although if I had a picture of that, I could take, if I up the saturation level on that picture of the guava, I can make it look like a lemon. That's just me. Anyway, that's art nonsense. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine.
Chaos in the chat says, I can imagine Schmeckle grabbing an avocado asking, is this a guava? And yeah, probably. Unfortunately, I do know what an avocado looks like, but it would definitely be the wrong fruit.
Fading Dark says gay tequila. You're not wrong.
Yeah, guava probably does make gay tequila.
Yeah.
Can we all just agree now that guava is for the gays?
I wouldn't exactly say it's solely for the gays, but it's definitely up there with.
No, well, bisexuals too. Bisexuals too, I guess.
Eat a dick.
And then you'll be allowed to eat guava.
Gee, I wonder why, Lionel.
Yeah. Can't trust the bisexuals.
Oh, Lionel.
I don't know what team they're on.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly it. Now, is he gonna steal my girlfriend or fuck my brother? I don't know.
I don't.
Dirty fucking bisexuals. They got shifty eyes.
Okay, that's probably the best fucking response joke I think I've ever heard for somebody like responding to like a a dude being bisexual and shit. Because when I told some of my friends, all they could do was like, "So have you actually thought about fucking me?" And I'm like, "No, fuck you. You're not my type." It was really fucking awkward. But you putting it that way, that actually made me fucking laugh. That was good.
Did I ever tell you about the time that that a guy was convinced that I was bisexual because I'm constantly flirting with everyone? He didn't get that it was a bit.
Yeah, I know the story well.
Okay. Did I tell you about the aggressive overtones conversation?
You didn't go into that much detail with it. But you did tell me the story.
Oh, God, I'm so pissed you have a wife. I wish she was dead.
Oh, God, no. No.
Tom P in the chat says there's Root Jack.
That's actually Tim P. He's a different guy.
All right, sorry, my bad. And then there's XS Energy Drink. XS, I believe I've had that before. Isn't that from that pyramid scheme company?
Yes, I've heard of them. XS Energy. They did the whole like you said, pyramid scheme thing.
The only reason
one of my coworkers a couple of years back almost got roped into it. She roped me into it.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time was trying to do the same thing. And she was like, "Oh, it's a great business opportunity." I'm like, "Sweetie, you want to do it, do it yourself." No, it's a fucking pyramid scheme. I mean, you'll be like tens of dollars richer. That's all you're gonna get from this nonsense. They say, "Oh yeah, you'll make lots of money. Just buy from our products and all that, and sell it to your friends and whatnot." Don't know. And as for their energy drinks, I've tried every one of their things because got it all. Nah, they're bland and they don't have any flavor. None of them do. And on top of all that, they're just sodas. If they do energy stuff, I never noticed it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird how they can make a pyramid scheme out of anything. If you have something that you can ostensibly sell, and you can make your own pyramid scheme. By the way, Brock, it's Jimmy. I had this really good idea where we could sell soaps. All you'd need to do is buy them from me, and then you could sell them to people who would sell them for you, and they'd sell to other people. You guys will be raking in the cash.
Oh, man, where do I sign up?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go take a piss. Stop presenting me, you asshole.
Turn your camera on. He doesn't turn his camera on enough, Jimmy.
Yeah, I noticed that. You're not giving the audience what they want. Truffle shuffle.
If we can get Nail Tay back on, which is easy enough, I just need to remember to invite Nail Tay back on. Brock has actually promised her a truffle shuffle. He owes her one.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. We're gonna fucking guilt trip this son of a bitch.
Oh, of course I am. What the fuck else would I do? He owes her one, and Brock has to know how sensitive she is, and I feel like, frankly, if she doesn't get one, she's gonna feel betrayed. Really very hurt.
And here I thought you were looking out for the well-being of your co-hosts and their well-doing and making sure they don't humiliate themselves and do embarrassing things that might affect them later on in life. Ah! What was I thinking?
No, I said blatantly, I would prefer if you guys would humiliate yourselves, as long as people donate.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I doubt it hasn't really worked so far. I try my hardest not to humiliate myself, but oh boy. Oh boy. I go around and show my toys. Fucking do a puppet show.
You haven't showed any of the toys that the audience is interested in.
No, you're right. I don't think I'm allowed to on YouTube.
Draw a little face on your Tenga egg, make it like a puppet. It's got a hole you can put your fingers in.
I'd have to order a couple more Tenga eggs and not use them.
Oh, you need some clean ones.
I had to throw away the other ones. I
don't want to stick your fingers in the fuck hole.
Yeah, no, I tore a hole through them.
Fading Dark says, "Show us your penis." On Twitter, it's @_Semaj Z_. If you show him yours, he'll show you his. He'll show you his.
Considering who you're asking, no.
Oh well, yeah. You don't have to show her your face, Jimmy. She'll send you her boobies, and then you send her. Yeah,
she'll send me her boobies. Gotcha.
No, she's not gonna send you her penis. I hope. I'm like 90% sure, 80% sure she's not a trap.
If you say so.
75% sure.
And no, Bitmail, I do not have a bad dragon toy. Although, granted, I mean, if I did have one, I wouldn't use it. Obviously, it'd be a display piece, but I'd love to see people's reaction if they walk in on that. I have one of those giant tentacles put on my shelf.
Okay, what? Bad Dragon is the fucking tentacle and shit one.
Yeah,
they got weird shit on there. There was one that's like we were looking at them on stream like a long time ago.
Yeah,
they had like a fucking dog mouth and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's like who the fuck buys this?
Lonely people, and bored people.
Look, lonely people can get a pocket pussy. Why the dog mouth?
Look, after a while, you get bored and you try new things, and those new things are weird. But they're new.
I mean, couldn't you just get like a new pocket pussy?
I mean, you could, but it's the same old, same old. You'd probably be bored.
So, like, adding a dog's face to it makes it better?
Don't question it, Schmeckle. Don't question it.
I'm very much questioning it.
You just let it happen. Just let it happen, man.
There are so many things wrong with that toy.
Look, there's furries out there, man. Don't fucking kink shame them.
Lionel Valentine has refuted your point perfectly. Yes, the fur fags.
Okay, there is that. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. We're gorillas.
Yeah, but you know what? I have no connection to the gorilla. He's a character. I don't got a Schmeckle costume.
That's a good excuse, but no one here believes you.
I mean, I have a Schmeckle costume, but it's only for sexual purposes. And I don't mean I dress up in it. I mean, I fuck the Schmeckle suit.
I don't think that's a good thing.
It smells like a public pool.
All I got is a fucking paper cutout.
Oh, fuck. That's got to be painful.
I don't wear it. Don't you remember my paper cutout? I haven't used it in a while, but I still have it.
I mean, your mask.
Get a mask.
Right. The one you wore when you met who was it? Pod and Fodder?
Yeah.
Showed up with a fucking mask that didn't even attach to your fucking face. You just showed up holding it up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like, I didn't look a mask pressing up against your face. It'll hurt your nose after a while, and you get all sweaty, and then it goes sweat. It's gross, man. It's gross. So I'll just hold it with a fucking hand. If I had like a mask, and you don't want that shit touching my skin. Get a little foam in there. Just no, there's no connection. Masks are gross.
That's why you shouldn't wear a mask, especially not a furry mask.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it to her face, but I mean, Anon's gross. Look at that mask. I think you better fucking clean that thing daily.
Oh, no, Anon does not clean that thing.
Oh,
that mask just progressively smells more and bitch drinks.
Oh.
At this point, it's probably moldy.
Also, Lionel Valentine, I love your enthusiasm with the cleansing fire. I get that. But you're making me uncomfortable. Stop burning the crosses, please.
Fakis says, does Brockus have a Brockus fursuit? No, but he does have an ex-girlfriend skin suit. I'll be right back, Jimmy.
Okay. Hey, Chad, how's it going there? So I hear that there's a burning going on. Are you going after the furries? Is that what we're having here? Lionel, calm down, man. I love your enthusiasm. Okay, I get it, man. I get it. I'm reading the chat, man. I get it. Calm down. It's okay. Burn the fur fakes. Fakis, why do you have a pig avatar? I know it's that cartoon.
That's my homie Peppa.
That's a cartoon character, right?
Yes, it's the worst TV show that exists. My kid loves it. Tomorrow, because Saturday's her birthday, I already have presents for her, but I don't have any Peppa Pig presents for her. And she heard me mention that, and she demanded that I get her Peppa Pig presents. So tomorrow I have to go shopping for that little fucking British pig cunt. I have to go out and buy and her fucking family and shit. And Jimmy, just after we're done the stream, actually right now, mute yourself. Don't even mute yourself. Just go on YouTube, type in Peppa Pig. Pull up whatever the fuck pops up. Watch seconds of it.
Okay. I'll wait for a bit till Brockus comes back. That way you'll have someone to talk to. Because
Joe is one of the worst fucking things to happen. I'm sure when I was young, when you guys were young, I'm sure our parents didn't like the shows we watched, right?
I think that's a universal, that parents must always hate the shows that come for our kids.
Yeah, but at least shows like that, you'd have the occasional joke slipped in for the parents or something like that, right? You'd have some semblance of plot or something, some educational thing they were trying to impart at the very least.
I think there's an age gap. The shows that you're talking about only get that way for older kids, like Animaniacs, for example. Even as an adult, I fucking love Animaniacs because there's lots of jokes there that I get.
Exactly.
But I think with Peppa Pig, it's for younger kids, and so I think they're supposed to be that dumbed down nonsense.
It is for very small kids, but I'm not even talking like shit that I would have been watching at the same time as Animaniacs. I'm talking like fuck, even like Blue's Clues. This group, right? Some semblance of fucking plot. An educational thing to impart. Fucking Peppa Pig is just, hey, look, we're British and we're kids. That's the plot of the show.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a factor. Also, before it gets forgotten, Bitmel, no, I'm not a furry. I've been to a few furry conventions, not dressed up or nothing, just selling shit. But yeah, no, I'm not a furry. And
he's not a furry, but he's an occasional furry artist.
I mean, they'll pay the bills. So I mean, I can't say no. I like having my lights on. So we all do stupid things for money. And as for Valentine, no, I wouldn't fuck one of those puppy head dildos.
I don't think it was a dildo. I think it was supposed to like be fucked. I think it was like a fleshlight type thing.
Yeah, it was something like that. Well, I think they kind of had to, because otherwise all the other toys they had there were for women. They were just fantasy dildos, because you had like dog dicks and you had dragon dicks and tentacles. And...
Also wrong, by the way. Don't fuck things that are based on animals, or you're weird. Well, we do have some questions here though. The bitching witch says Barney. Everyone hates Barney. No, Peppa's worse. Tim P says, okay, Schmeckle, Teletubbies or Peppa Pig? What's worse? Peppa's worse.
You just don't like this.
Jimmy, Brockus is back. Go watch a couple.
All right. I'll go do that.
Tell me it's not the worst fucking thing you've ever fucking seen. And then imagine the fact that I have to watch hours of it every day.
The fucked up part is that I actually know your pain, Schmeckle, but I know it at least 3 times more than you. See, I have 2 nieces and a nephew that live with me, and they've all fucking watched Peppa Pig when they were all babies. Like one of them's 5 still, so I mean he kind of still partially watches Peppa Pig, but like I've had to sit there with Peppa Pig on the fucking TV for years. I know your pain.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It is such. It's not even that it's a bad show. It is a bad show, but that's not the worst part. It's grating. The fucking voices and accents on the fucking voice actors. It's fucking painful to sit through, and the music is terrible, and the everything about it. But my kid loves it. My kid is obsessed with it.
Yep. Have you ever watched the Scottish version on YouTube? I get the British version. I don't care. I hate that show.
I only know the British one. If there's a Scottish one, that's probably worse.
Yeah.
And Tim P says, really, Teletubbies, they didn't say real words. They just made goo-goo noises. Better. Much better.
Yeah, you don't have to sit there and listen to better. 5 kinds of Cockney just screeching in your ear, making you want to die.
And the worst thing is, that age where she picks up on things that Peppa Pig says, and then she'll say it in the same fucking accent. I'll look at my kid and it's like, okay, daddy loves you, but if you want that to keep up, you drop that fucking accent, you understand?
Yeah. I had to deal with that myself. My niece, for, I don't know, 2 years at one point, every fucking day, I would hear it on the TV. And then at some point, someone would encourage her to say, hello, Peppa. And I'm just like, oh my God, don't fucking say it. Don't fucking say it. And she would repeat it. And then she'd just say it for like, I don't know, a while. And I'm sitting there just going, oh, I'm going to go to the UK and I'm going to set the whole fucking place on fire. That's all because of the goddamn
time. Like my kid can say daddy. My kid can say mommy. But there was the longest time where if she wanted to know where her mother was, she'd walk up and she'd go, Daddy, where's mommy? And it's like, you quit that. Go to your room.
You cut that shit right now.
Fucking nap time. After that, you know, you're taking a nap and Daddy's gonna go take some pills.
It's basically like after 4 months of that shit, day in, day out, you just sit there and you stare at the TV. It's not even on, but you just stare at the TV like, if I throw it out the fucking window and break it, there will be no more Peppa Pig. I could end all my problems just like that.
So I just had
what'd you think, Jimmy?
So I had a strange experience with this because I tried looking up like clips because it's obviously not a very long show. Each episode's like what, maybe like a few minutes long. It's small, and most of what I saw on YouTube anyway was fucking memes, tons of them. So I thought, okay, this is clearly not right. And I saw like a couple hour videos, and okay, these are just all of them compiled together. The one episode I did see, the full episode, I actually didn't mind. And the reason why, it was the episode with the school project on making castles. And the kids are calling each other. It's like, how's your castle coming along? And the parents are making the castle. I'm like, okay, that's not so bad. And then glitter. The fucking epic amounts of glitter. I'm like, yeah, that seems like definitely something that would come about. I didn't mind it. I'm pretty sure, though, judging by the humor and the style of what's going on, it's probably going to get worse. Because I have no fucking tolerance for kids shows.
Guys, Jimmy's a Peppa Pig fan.
No.
He's a bro pig.
I see that in the chat. Fake as fuck you. No. I'm a fan of bacon, though.
He's a Peppa pal. Anyway, we're going to shut the fuck down. Jimmy, do the Jimmy thing. It was just us three. Don't even bother doing the Jimmy thing.
No, plus Ian.
Just shut the fuck down, cunts. Oh, and Ian was here. See, Jimmy, you got to do your goddamn thing.
Yeah, I got to be here on time to do my own thing. Apparently, Ian Miles Chung was here, and I fucking missed that. I love that guy. They had myself, Schmeckel, and Brockus. Thanks for coming, folks. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button.
Yeah, we're going to shut the fuck down.
Clean
your cocks, clean your cunts. Yeah, donate all your money to us. All of it. Like, tell your kids.
Tell your friends where you found us.
I'd like to just as some closing remarks remind everybody to send your nudes to @_Semaj Z_ on Twitter. He is very accepting of both men and women. He prefers them big on one end, small on the other. I'll let you guys figure out which. Caillou is better than Peppa Pig, and